welcome back to the Dorks and Danger tabletop group. My friends and I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Christmas special.
It's not the... I swear to God.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas!
This episode's gonna come out in, like, February. Like...
Late Christmas.
My God. Anyway.
Oh, we weren't supposed
Wait,
to
so
take
should we
big
have
sessions.
filmed the Christmas special like 3 months ago?
Yes, that's how scheduling releases works.
Wow.
That's anytime you see a Christmas thing posted on something. Anyway.
Okay, wait. Does that mean that like the Shadowfell stuff was like the Christmas special?
Yeah, kinda.
Whoa.
Merry Christmas.
So Christmas present was getting me back.
They do say
Yeah.
scary ghost stories. Anyway, when last we were together, you guys had spent some time talking to the Dryads, learned a few interesting tidbits about them, and rolled like 9 nat 20s last session. That basically caused me to just tell you things, which was wonderful. I loved it so much. You experienced Niah having a wonderful emotional moment with another kitsune in disguise. You witnessed Rinn having an emotional moment with her childhood best friend. You witnessed the overall... The individual. You witnessed the individual. You guys then set about doing some more information gathering. Thava had a bit of a mishap while she was asleep / not asleep. And when last we left off, you guys had been sniffing about the Callous Manor.
Hey, just because I'm a fox and Ren's a goat doesn't mean you can say that.
I'm not fully a goat, okay?
Only mostly a goat, and mostly a goat we can work with. You are standing out front of the large manor here. I have made a new little familiar icon for you that you should be able to control.
Hey,
It is the pseudo dragon, and it's got a name. It's great. Hooray! Someone was prepared this time.
and they were about to get rid of it.
Yeah. Huzzah. You had learned of a few things here. Mostly, most morbidly, that the Lady Serena Callis had her husband's very well preserved corpse in a display coffin sarcophagus thing in one of the rooms upstairs. But that's mostly all you've learned so far. So,
Yeah, that was not...
with the knowledge that you have, what would you like to do next?
I just want to point out how that was out of left field for me.
That was so creepy.
So, and the body was like fully preserved, right? Like,
Yeah,
was,
it
like,
seems
pristine still?
it seems perfect. Yeah.
Like he just died.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I remember last time I was already kind of going around listening to the windows.
Mhm.
So are there windows that are far away from the noises that I heard and have no noises?
So
on?
far, most of what you've heard has just been a single set of footsteps wandering around inside of the building.
Yeah, I think last time I heard something about I heard like something actively happening in the kitchen. It sounded like a kitchen.
Yeah, it sounded like someone's working in the kitchen, which is on the left side of the building
This
here.
one?
Yep.
Okay.
But
did I just run
there's-
the entire building, or?
Yeah, doing a loop of the entire building and the building behind it, because these two buildings are smushed right up against each other. You know that there is
Right.
a large building behind this one with similarly many covered windows, and you know that there's windows on basically all sides of this building except for the north, on both floors, top and bottom.
Just want to give my character some line of sight in the map. Oh, wait, what the heck? There's an alleyway there?
Yep, there's alleyways that go on either side of the building, all the way to the other side, to another street.
Okay. Sorry that I just kind of vanished around. So I checked out these windows last time, right?
Yep. everything, for the most part, everything is locked and covered. The ones that you're seeing on this other building to the north back here actually appear to be
that's a
also...
different building.
Yeah, this is an entirely separate building back here.
Is this where her building ends? Where
Yes, that is the back alley behind the main manor. So it's like
Okay,
these two
so-
buildings were just constructed a little too close together.
Wait, so they only have 4 windows on the ground floor? That's so weird. Okay. Alright.
Yeah. I also need to double check something real quick because the map lighting is behaving not the way I expected it to. But keep going.
And I didn't hear anything from that window, right?
From which window? The one that you're next to?
The window. Yeah.
You haven't heard anything from that one, no.
Can I see the latch through the window?
Yeah. There is what appears to be a little locked, turnable latch.
Okay. I would like to cast Mage Hand
Sure.
on the other side of the window and open that latch.
Okay. Easily enough, you are able to conjure your mage hand on the inside of the curtains, basically. And your little mage hand just kind of opens the locking latch from the inside.
Okay. And then I am going to cast Invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then I am going to quietly ease open the window just enough for me to slip inside.
Sure. I would say let's start this off with a stealth roll that we'll use as like your continuous stealth for this little bit here.
13.
13? Okay. That works. But you are able to open the window and maneuver your way inside the building.
If I leave the window open, do the drapes still hang closed, or is there enough of a breeze to kind of make them flutter?
After you... after you come inside and push the window back closed, it appears that the curtains that are draped over them are very heavy, like kind of felt, so they help hold the window closed as well. The weather outside, while it may be frightful, is not enough to cause a stiff breeze to wedge the window open.
Okay.
You
And
find
so it's kind of
yourself
a dining room?
in a dining room, which appears to be sparsely decorated with burgundy and white colored banners that drape along all of the walls and over the window behind you. Upon the table are a myriad of plate stacks and serving trays, which appear to be sorted into different piles, likely stored here, when they're not actually hosting anyone.
Mhm.
There's a wine rack on the east side of your room right next to you, which appears to be stocked with some full and some half-empty wine bottles.
Okay. For sake of completeness, I will look over the wine rack real quick.
Sure.
Just give it a cursory glance.
Yeah. It all just appears to be different vintages of wine. There's a couple drawers. You open them and there's, wine glasses and a couple different corkscrews and all the things you'd expect.
Is there a particular vineyard that I'm seeing a lot of?
No. In fact, you notice names of Mirabar. You see some mentions of Neverwinter. You see a couple of Waterdeep. This seems to be quite a widespread collection of wines.
Okay, so doesn't seem to be any kind of favored local winery.
No,
Okay.
it just seems like they like a lot of wine.
Okay. I am going to slip over to this door and just kind of listen to make sure there's no one on the other side of the door first before I crack it open and take a peek.
Sure, make a perception check.
Right. I can't have my friend out, so 5.
5. Doesn't sound like there's anything going on in this behind this door.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Who doesn't?
Sure doesn't.
I would like to quietly ease open the door and take a peek through the door.
Okay. You crack open the door. It moves rather smoothly, and unlike many of the infiltrations you've done so far in this campaign, the bearings are very nicely oiled on this doorway, and it swings open silently.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Before
this is novel.
you see a large central hallway that seems to go to the north and to the south. You can see from your little spot here, just to your right, looks to be some kind of display case. And you see a door across the way that would lead to the kitchen, you would surmise.
Yeah, where there was likely a person.
Yep.
Okay.
And you do see light in that room, and kind of maybe the flickers of fire, and some mumbled speaking, maybe some singing.
Okay. I'm going to slip through and close the door behind me.
Okay. Silently,
I like to
creaks closed.
Yeah, I like to take a look at the cabinet, the display cabinet.
Sure. Within this display case, you see a number of amulets and pendants laid out nicely. They appear to be almost entirely comprised of a multitude of different gemstones that are likely all worth quite a tremendous amount of gold each. You see a couple that are perhaps religious, as they bear the dwarven hammer logos or symbology of the priests of Moradin. But it looks to be just a very, very nice display of many very pricey items. The floors, you also notice, are of a very immaculately carved stonework. Blacks and whites trace their way through the stone, and it appears that there's likely been some sort of gemstone dust mixed in with whatever, individual made these stone inlay pieces, so it gives a kind of a mild sparkle everywhere you look.
Interesting.
There are several sets of candelabras around the room that are causing a gentle illumination, but nothing too bright.
Okay. I am going to, again, quietly peek into these rooms.
Sure. Easily enough, you crack open this first door. You see what appears to be a large music room. A beautiful piano sits on the other side of the room, with one little sitting sofa. On the walls, you see some beautiful paintings and portraits, which appear to depict the massive cathedral that you had sneaked into the night before with some fountains around it. The ones on the southern wall appear to depict like a beautiful forest scene, and then the other ones like some rolling sand dunes.
Okay. All right. God, I would love to investigate that further, but I don't think I have time. I'm gonna close that door and check out this door.
Sure. I keep forgetting you can open these as much as I can.
Yes. Do you want me to let you do it?
Yeah, I only do it because, sometimes having people running around a map is terrifying.
Yeah.
In this room, you see this is very clearly like some kind of sitting room, with massive parlor window on the south of the room. There appear to be some very lovely, comfortable-looking couches, and a glass and metal table in the center, which appears to be littered with a couple empty teacups and a fancy glass curvy water pipe, or like a hookah type thing, sitting there.
Okay.
There's a tall bookshelf at the east end of the room, which appears to hold just a myriad selection of books, as well as two lion statues flanking one of the sofas with reddish gemstone eyes.
Okay. I really hope those aren't animated. I'm gonna close the door.
What if they can see you? Sorry, I'm not here. Don't listen to me.
Well, the thought already came to my mind, and if they can, I might have just... Well, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna skip past the kitchen and investigate. Just kind of crack open this door.
Sure. Creaking this door open, you see a very lovely washroom, well decorated, with a large tub for bathing and a few stools, and a side basin for face and hand washing. There's a small dark metal grate in the floor, which looks to potentially be a drain for any spilled water. It looks very comfortable, very wonderful, very nice. One little detail I'll add as well, all of these rooms and hallways, everything, the ceiling is about 15 feet tall.
Okay.
This is a very large, well-built building.
A very echoey building.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a suspicion that they have a secret access, and there's been 3 rooms now that all be very convenient to have a secret passage, but I will hold off investigating for that.
As you are standing here, you do hear above you, the ceiling being wooden, you hear the telltale creaks of some footsteps above you.
Coming towards me?
They appear to walk above you and then pass to your right. It sounds as if someone is moving upstairs and heading toward the eastern side of the building.
Oh, I would like to creep towards the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom of the staircase, I like to listen to see if they're getting closer to the staircase.
Sure, make a quick perception check for me.
3.
Well, I'm gonna give it to you because, yeah, it definitely sounds like someone's almost at the top of this staircase. Echoing footsteps appear to be approaching it.
I would like to back off
Mm-hmm.
to the far side of the door from where I came from.
Sure.
And just watch for wait and watch.
You hear someone begins descending the stairs. It sounds like perhaps boots on wood as it creaks. Thunk, 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 approaching the bottom of the stairs. Someone is definitely nearly going to round that corner.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still invisible, right?
Yep, you're invisible. You see, descending the stairs, a tiefling woman with reddish pinkish skin, in a not quite a mourner's dress, but layered black and white long dress, appears to be walking down and looking around rather suspiciously.
Oh.
You see she walks to about the middle of the hall and just stands there, slowly looking around the room, looking up in the corner over here, looking over this direction, before walking slowly towards you.
I would like to keep some space. So I would actually move back a little bit.
Yeah.
I also like to insight her and kind of gauge her reactions and seeing if she has any hint as to my immediate location.
Sure. Make an insight check.
22.
22. I think as you are stepping back, while she appears to be walking seemingly straight towards the door to the south of the room, you do see her eyes glance almost directly in your direction. And she takes another step forward.
Almost directly.
She's
Almost directly, but not directly at me?
not directly at you, but she's looking like right here.
Right where I was?
Right where you were.
Right where I moved from?
Yep.
Ah, fuck, she's better at hearing than I am at moving.
And she just stands here, completely still, just waiting.
1 second. I want to check something. Somatic is just gesture based, right?
Yep.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion.
Are you sure about that? Because
That doesn't
casting
interrupt.
a spell drops invisibility.
Is that actually
Taking
for
an
invisibility?
action.
Attack roll or cast a spell, which
Yeah.
which I'm assuming includes cantrips.
Anything.
Ah, okay. No. Damn it. She already knows where I am already here. Or she suspects there's something here. I am just gonna sit quiet right there.
Okay. She stands there for several seconds, clearly kind of tilting her head a little bit as she glances around, listening very intently. She walks over to this doorway here, opens it, calls into the room. Karem, if there are any guests today, turn them away, please. I'm not taking visitors. Thank you. She closes the door. She slowly starts walking back towards the stairs, waiting for just a moment at the bottom of the stairs here to glance back in through the hallway.
Does she look at me or just near me?
She sweeps her eyes along the room, lingering on this spot, pretty much right at you from this angle, but looking about where she maybe had noticed something before, before she moves up the stairs. Out of sight.
About how long do I still have in my visibility?
How long is invisibility?
10 minutes, I want to say. Oh, no, up to 1 hour.
Oh, then
Up to
you're
1 hour.
fine. You're fine.
Okay. Okay. I am going to amble my way back over to this corner, and I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes.
Sure.
Where do I hear her footsteps go?
You hear the movement of footsteps moving up the stairs, and then about here you hear the creaking steps of wood, and then you hear it somewhere over the room next to you before they stop.
Okay.
You
About there.
hear,
Oh, yeah?
almost directly above you, a very slow breathing from the upper corner of the room, near the ceiling above you. And a sound like claws scratching for grip.
Does it sound like it's getting closer?
No, it just sounds like something might have
Like
perhaps
there's something above me
slipped.
that I can't see?
Like there's something above you that you can't see that might have slipped and replaced its grip on the wooden wall.
Okay. Oh fucking hell! Oh god. Okay, that explains things.
Is it a familiar? Some kind?
Possibly, or something that can at least communicate telepathically to a bonded person. That, or it snuck upstairs when it saw doors opening up mysteriously. Well, noted.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what you're noticing.
Yeah, hearing scrabbling. Like, they sound like big claws. Or
Sounded like
is it
small
cat
claws.
Small claws. Okay. So it didn't sound like a man. It didn't sound like a man-sized creature. It sounded like a cat-sized creature.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. I would like to slowly and more cautiously, now that I know that near miss, like sneak up the stairs.
Okay. You begin ascending the stairs. I'm still
One
basing this
thing-
all on your 13.
Yeah, since I was listening for the creaking of the wood, I would like to try and remember where I was hearing wood creak to try
Sure.
and avoid those spots.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll cover that when we get there. Yeah.
Okay. So I slowly creep up the stairs.
Ascend the stairs slowly. You don't hear anything in the upper room ahead of you. I'm going to move you to another map real quick. Well, another map being a different part of the map.
Ah, I've been zooped.
Why did you zoop back? Stop that.
I also did not see.
You find yourself at the upstairs of this.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out why it's not remembering. Is it Explorer mode? I think it might be Explorer mode.
Warning for potential.
Don't worry about that.
performance
Listen,
degradation.
don't worry about the performance degradation. It's fine.
Her security system. She's
Woo!
reloading reality.
Woo! Reality begins folding in on itself.
Alright.
Yes, you gently move your way up the stairs. There we go. Now it's seeing all the things that you've seen.
Yeah, okay.
You find yourself at the top of these stairs in a large, well, what almost looks like a meeting room of sorts. There is a massive table with all sorts of high-backed, velvety lined chairs. Some rolled up pieces of parchment on the table there. Some unlit candles. The light on this floor is similarly pretty much non-existent. Yeah, that's pretty much all you see. This appears to be a very plain, wood-floored room, perhaps used for meetings.
Right, okay. I would like to unlatch this window.
Sure. Very simply enough, you're able to reach through the curtains and find the latch.
And since it has not been a week for Niah, this spatially that is the room that I saw before.
Yes. Well,
that I inadvertently just opened up.
Yeah. Well, this very easily from outside to be the patio.
Right. Okay.
The bedroom that you had seen was over in this corner of the building. Which,
okay, so this
again,
is the bedroom over here.
I'm going to just steal your familiar real quick.
Okay.
Because it should have knowledge of this space.
You are right. It does. Okay.
So there you go.
And then so this is the room. This is the room that the body was in.
Correct. This, boop, right there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna plop him through all these real quick so that the Explorer mode is working. There we go. That's looking better.
Okay. Is there anything on the table?
On the table itself, there appear to be several rolled up pieces of parchment, but little else beyond that.
I would like to gently creep up towards the parchment and just quickly skim over, like, do these parchments have, like, are they like meeting notes? Are they summaries? Are they letters?
They appear to mostly all be bound together with a bit of cord. So you would have to open them up to start actually looking at the internals.
How many are there?
There's 7 pieces of rolled up parchment on the table there.
Not sure I want to spend my time doing that, nor do I want to give away what was going on by stealing them. Did they have any insignias on them, or was it literally just rolled up parchment with this twine?
It appears that the insignias on them all look like the flags and banners you've seen around the city. They appear to have the symbol of Mirabar on them. They look pretty official, well taken care of. Some of them even have little wax seals on them.
The wax seal's correct.
No.
So they are unopened?
They seem unopened.
All of them?
You're not sure of the ones that don't have any wax sealing on them.
Yeah, okay. I would like to grab one of the ones that is not sealed with wax.
Sure.
And open it. And take a quick gander.
Easily enough, you're able to untie the little cord around it. Reading over it, it appears to be a official meeting invite to meet with the head of the guard and the quartermaster for basic discussions of like a yearly budget sort of thing.
Okay.
Sounds like a basic meeting.
When is this meeting?
It says it will be in the 15th of Nightall, which is the next month.
Next month. Okay, that's a bit late to be meaningful. Okay. I would like to reseal that.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them don't have seals?
Niah, you don't know mending, do you?
I do not know mending, no.
Okay.
And I could not cast spells, as we've just learned.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah. How many of them do not have wax seals?
Only 2, and you've opened one of them.
Okay, I want to retie this one and then check the other one.
Yep. You go through opening that one up as well, and this one appears to be a cordial invite to a midwinter gathering and ball event happening once again in the middle of Nightall on the 20th of next month. It appears to be a party summons.
Okay. What are the names on there?
The only one present is Lady Callus.
Oh,
An invite for Lady Callus, but it does not have a from. It does not have a signature.
Really? Does it say where?
It does not.
So it doesn't say who, it doesn't say where. It just says when and to whom it is for.
Indeed.
Well, I guess if you know, you know. Okay, I will have to reseal that one too.
Okay. I think easily enough.
Okay. From which room did I roughly hear her slip into?
Seems to be this room over to the west here.
Okay. I would like to slip over to this door and peek inside.
Sure. This door opens with maybe a little bit more of a groan. You find a water closet. It appears to have a toilet and a wash basin within it.
Okay. Close the door. Or I close the door.
Mm-hmm. It's about this time you hear the sounds of footsteps toward the stairs yet again. This time it sounds like someone is beginning to ascend the staircase.
I would like to move here if that time's out.
Yep. Very easily, I think. You move into the corner.
And I just watch.
Ascending the stairs and striding through the room, you see a half-elven individual in plain clothes, carrying what appears to be a large bowl, perhaps of soup. The scent smells very pungently of kind of like an onion and leek soup.
Okay.
And they walk across the room and up to this door, knock on it a few times. Lady Serena, your dinner. And they set the bowl on the meeting table end and go hurriedly shuffling back and away, and then down the stairs and out of sight yet again.
All right,
You
I
hear
wait.
them disappear, and, 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes pass, no one answers the door. And the bowl sits there, slowly cooling off.
Is there anywhere in this room for my familiar to perch?
You see... You see in this room, it is decorated with perhaps some paintings and portraits on the walls. But it is mostly sparse. There are a couple wall sconces midway up the walls. But as far as hideable perching locations, not really many good spots, per se.
Okay.
But you could certainly try.
Thank you. All right. I want to creep up to this door and listen.
Sure. Make a perception check for me.
Let's see if I can actually fucking roll. Cool, a 2.
What is wrong with you today? Why is this happening to you? Two plus what?
We used them all up last session.
Yeah, all the 20s are gone.
This is why I want to play Rogue next time for reliable talent.
You get reliable talent at level 11. You got to play a game that lasts that long.
I know.
So what's your final number for your perception?
2, because I unfortunately have a +0 due to shenanigans.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think you hear like the gentle groan of a chair being sat in, and maybe a book being set aside here and there, but you don't make out any useful details from listening.
Considering the near miss you already had, I'm not sure I'm confident trying to sneak in there with her inside there.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to open this one, sneak over here, open this window, let out my familiar to go hang out in the area of this window.
Sure.
And then close it again.
Okay. Aklu kind of scrambles onto the crown molding on the outside and just kind of hangs upside down from his claws, just waiting.
We established that my familiar can open the window, right?
Yeah, he was able to figure it out.
Okay. Then I am going to make my way out.
Okay. Making your way back out. Plop you back here. Why did it... Roll 20, you're giving me the beans here. Why are you like this? Noted. Okay. Do you exit the same way you came in?
Do I hear the servants still in the kitchen?
You actually hear them in the dining hall over here. You hear some clattering of plates and clinks and whatnot. Perhaps of someone arranging silverware.
Would like to check out the room that the servant was in before.
Sure. Easily enough, you're able to open the door and slip inside. You find yourself in a somewhat sparse kitchen. There appears to be several spices and different dried meats hanging on these shelves to your north, as well as a large workspace, perhaps for preparing food. You see a large oven in the southwest of the room, which has a warm fire in it, and a large cauldron of what would probably be the soup that was brought up just a bit ago.
Okay. All right. I close the door behind me and slip out through this window.
Okay.
And relatch it on the other side via mage hand.
Sure. Easily enough. You are able to make your way back outside and lock the window behind you.
Mm-hmm. And then I go find Rinn and report everything I saw, namely what I didn't see.
Listening to you, apparently.
Yeah, so wasn't there something about a invisible demon?
Was there? I don't recall.
Down at the prison, Thava had identified potential invisible infernal creatures.
Oh, I thought there was something else that came up with that discussion with the Dryads. Am I just imagining things as my poor, work-addled brain?
I don't think it really got brought up with them, per se.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I also don't remember much, so... Yeah.
Okay, well... Yeah, there was something, some kind of creature inside. It was also invisible, lurking about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it saw you?
I think it made the lady of the house suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
And why I was unfortunately not able to check out the study because she was inside there and I was not confident I could sneak into the room with her inside of it. So we will have to come back another time when she's either gone or asleep.
Hopefully she doesn't set some alarms on the windows.
Hopefully she did not catch on to that, but I did leave the upstairs window unlatched and my familiar up there to try and sneak in later.
Oh, wait, you're gonna keep him up there?
For the time being, yeah. I found nothing of what we were looking for in there, and so I do believe that I'm not ready to give up on this investigation until I can get into that room.
Is your familiar, a fey creature or a demon?
No.
Devil?
None of the above?
None of the above, so not something that can be detected like Thava detects.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Let's keep that in mind. If they've got a familiar, I mean, they've probably got some kind of magic going on.
So your familiar is a celestial fae or fiend, but you have to choose which.
I thought it was a Leviathan, considering where it came from.
It is theoretically in this case. It would probably be fae or celestial, but that is your choice. The spell itself literally says you must choose.
Right. What is as you as DM, what is most fitting considering where it came from?
Technically, where it came from is not in that list. Because
the
closest thing would probably be
back where it came
celestial.
Would there be a problem if we made it whatever it should be appropriately?
No.
Then, or would you be against doing that?
No, not at all. I just need to. What is it? Aberration is what it would be technically.
Yeah. Okay. Would I know? I guess I wouldn't know that that's an aberration, but would I know those words?
The word aberration.
Yeah. Would I know that's
Can you
called?
spell it?
Yeah.
Can you spell it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. It is. Let's just hope that they do not have that kind of magics on hand, because otherwise they would have detected us already.
Yeah, she seems suspicious, so...
Suspicious, yes, but did not seem sure, otherwise she would have found me, because she walked within arm's reach of me.
Okay. Well, I guess we, need to give up for now and go see the others. What's everyone else up to?
I would need to wait in the area, right, Dre?
So
Familiar?
you can only communicate with your familiar within 100 feet of you.
Okay.
But he could stay there for as long as you want. You just wouldn't be able to do the seeing through his eyes thing unless you were within 100 feet.
Okay. Can he hear through the window, or is it really just...
Probably, about as well as you would be able to hear through a pane of glass.
Right, so we'd probably be able to hear someone walking out.
Yeah, probably, or walking by it at least.
Okay, I want him to stay there and to come find me. Does my familiar know where I am at all times, or is it...
That's a great question. Let me read through the 5 paragraphs of Find Familiar real quick. You can also just dismiss and resummon him at will. Your familiar speaks 100 feet of you. Where is it? Sure. It does not say that it knows where you are at all times. So I would say it probably does not have an exact bead on your location at all times.
Alright, I'm just gonna have it sit up there and listen, and I will come check on it periodically.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, I just want it listening, see if she leaves, and if she does leave, I want to follow her.
Yeah.
And then I want it to also listen for any conversations that happen in that room, and or just if she walks around roughly when she is.
Yep.
All right. Then I guess.
What does Rinn want to do? Since that sounds like sitting there for the rest of the day kind of activity.
Rinn doesn't want to do that. Rinn wants to do something more exciting. So she's probably either going to go try to find other party members and see what they're up to. Because I don't think I can sneak in that. I don't think I'm useful in this situation. So...
Well, that's actually a good point. Do I just sit around here and wait for an opportunity to get into that room? Or do I just let my familiar listen and while I swing by every couple hours to check in on it?
I don't know, man. You could swing. I don't know. What's more useful? Do you want to just hang out here all day, or do you want to? Do you want to? I
don't know what that sentence was.
I'm hoping to find some information, but I have a target. But I don't know. I guess we should probably go reconvene with the party and see what the rest of the party thinks.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. We should reconvene, and then we can come check on him. Her later.
Yeah, I also wasn't aware. So, was the husband a human, or was the husband a tiefling as well?
The husband was a human.
Okay.
Okay. I apparently missed at some point that she was a tiefling.
It never came up.
Okay, but like we've seen like descriptions, right?
Not physical descriptions of them, just of their positions mostly, and their brief history never was mentioned.
So I don't even know if that was her or not.
You're not entirely sure, but
I mean,
other than the clerk saying "Lady Serena" and knocking on the door.
No, sorry, he did say that. That's right. Okay.
Did she look really fucking rich and loaded?
I think so. Actually, it didn't describe her as such, but I'm gonna assume so, considering the rest of the fucking house.
Then that was probably her. I think it's safe to say.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say I'll leave my familiar to listen and observe, but I'll go with you.
Okay. I'm gonna go find Thava.
Yeah, where's the rest of the party?
Let's go back to the city map, shall we?
I'm reading books.
Synas spends the entire day reading books.
It was gonna be a half day, but at this point, honestly, I found at least a section that kind of helps. I'll do a whole day, sure.
Alright. Well, I'm definitely not going to go hang out with Synas.
Reyka had spent the day doing little odds and ends tasks, taking things around town.
Fantasy DoorDash,
yep. Yep.
Wow, she really did do fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't I make like
100 silver? 100 silver.
100 silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good amount. People pay really nicely. People pay real nicely in this city for stuff. For convenience.
Do they tip well?
It's the delivery fee. No, they tip like shit. I guess I would ask, what are Thava and Bud doing for today? I know Thava had said the plan was just pick someone and stick with them and kind of just shadow them.
Yes.
And Bud was making poisons, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Was that taking up most of my day, or
that was only going to take up some of your day, because in reading the Poisoner feat, you can whip up poison real darn quick. So
second nature.
He just knows.
Huh?
He's just built different.
He's got a strange affinity for poison.
Indeed. I mean, he spits it out of his mouth, so.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Could he make poison out of his own?
I know, just vomit into the vial.
I mean, why can't he do that?
Because poison, which is specifically meant to be dosed or applied to weapons, is not the same as a breath weapon. So.
He can't harvest his own breath weapons?
No, I mean, he can use them, but to make a poison which sticks like a, coating to a weapon is not the same as the globby blech poison cloud that comes out of a dragonborn when they breathe. But according to your brew poison portion of your poisoner feat, you can spend 1 hour to create 3 doses of a poison. So you could get all the poison doses that you had planned to make done in like 2 hours, basically.
Maybe I'll take a page out of Reyka's book and maybe see if there's any like farmhand work around the city. Like I know it's pretty urban, but
Yeah, they probably have horses and shit.
Because it'll go work at a dispensary.
stable or something.
Go to a dispensary.
Give me a... What would I call this? Give me an insight check.
Okay. Damn. What's my insight? That's a 9.
9. I think you end up finding your way to one of the little watch forts out at the end of the bridges at the edge of the city, and volunteer to you ask if they need any help in the stables tending the horses, and a couple of very overworked stable hands are more than happy to let you help alongside them, taking care of easily 30-40 horses that are stabled on just one side of the city.
Yeehaw.
Savior shows up. Savior shows up and they're slammed that day.
Yeah, it just happened to be slammed that day. I'm gonna say, do you plan to do that for the other 6-8 hours of the day?
Sure.
Sure.
I think that's a nice shift.
Sure. Roll me a d12.
Okay. Where is my d12? Is this my d12? That's it. Yes. A 3.
A 3. You are paid for the day a total of 30 silver.
Okay.
For them being slammed and needing some assistance, and you conveniently showing up at just the most useful of times.
All right. I forgot that everyone was doing this Dre. I kind of think I would stick around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the alleyways kind of thing.
Yeah.
Lurking.
Being cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leaning up against walls with your arms crossed, things like that.
Yep.
Oh, are we being cool?
You're not here.
Shows up and just starts smoking.
We are the cool patrol. Thava, who do you spend the day with? Take your pick of your friends who are running around doing things, I suppose.
Me.
I was about to say.
Isn't Mom gonna babysit me?
Oh my lord.
Why the fuck would Thava want to go take care of horses? Even if she has one, sort of.
He has
doesn't
a
need to
maintenance
take
one.
care of.
let's say that around the middle of the day kind of thing, Rinn and Thava kind of run into each other.
Sure.
Somewhere around and about, wandering back toward the tavern, somewhere in the Commons District. You find yourselves in kind of just a crossroads area, and you spy each other from like 100 feet away, and you both stick out amongst the primarily human and dwarven population of this city.
No, I
so
don't.
it's-
I'm in disguise.
Oh, you're in disguise. You see Thava.
I see Thava.
You see Thava. Just kind
I go
Wandering
I
back toward the
after her
tavern.
and I say, hey, Thava.
Could I
Could you
Could I look through this disguise like immediately, or
it's Rinn in different clothes. Like you can tell it's Rinn in big pants and a big hat, like
Yeah, and shoes.
and shoes on the
And when
hose. Yeah,
when she stands still, she looks like she got straight normal legs, but the moment she walks,
yeah, exactly.
Thava just kind of looks Rinn up and down, and then just goes, "I'm surprised they had shoes that fit."
I stuffed most of the shoe with newspaper and tied
So you
the
crinkle-
braces to,
crinkle?
tie them around. Okay, cloth, not newspaper. You know, I think the whole like when
Like,
she
roll for
moves,
stealth at
that the
disadvantage.
legs look kind of weird would make her more memorable.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a little bit like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go like find
I do
a
like that,
public...
honestly, though. I love that. Like, standing still, you look like a normal ass person, and then the moment you start moving, it's like, oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Thava as she observes. I'm like, Thava, do you think this looks just like kind of weird and obvious?
Yes. You look ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna go to like a public restroom or whatever. I'm gonna rip the pants off at like the knee-ish area.
Sure, yeah, you've got like
clothing I bought you.
yeah.
My God.
You got some shorts now.
Great. I want them to be more like jorts.
Sure, okay, like like cut off at like the mid thigh kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, no, jort means jean short. That's
yeah,
not what
jeans
it-
don't exist in this world, remember?
Oh,
Only Bud's dad has jeans on.
That's right.
As
not
we
Bud.
established.
they're totally unique. Nobody else in the world.
Are they
No
like
one-
shorts or something? Like trouser shorts?
Trouser shorts, trorts.
Let the
Shorts.
viewers
Let's go
know
with
that
shorts.
I fought for Bud to have denim overalls, and the DM was like, "No."
That's
Like,
a
it's
DM or
it's
what?
not it's not period appropriate.
Bud's dad made a deal with a warlock for those jeans. Don't take this from him.
From a different dimension.
Oh god. Denim doesn't exist in D&D. That's all I'm throwing out there.
Gotta be a pioneer. Someone's got to be a trailblazer.
That's why we settled on your dad has denim overalls. And we do not talk about why or where or how.
Makes it better.
Exactly. So yes, you have trorts. Trouser
Right,
shorts.
I've got some shorts.
Canvas shorts, so maybe courts.
And then I think maybe I should take the shoes off too.
Yeah. So you just
And
leave the
maybe
bottom
not
half
walk
of
around.
the bottom half of pants and a pair of shoes in a random latrine somewhere.
Well, okay, no. How does it look when I have the shoes on over my hoofers? Does it
I mean, your hooves
does it
sit
look
in
I
like
just have really hairy legs?
really hairy goat legs, yeah.
with shoes at the bottom.
Lindsay, you need to draw this.
I mean, you've got your hooves fit in the heel of the shoe, and that's it. That's the only space they take up.
That's awful. That's fucking awful. What are you thinking?
You need to attach these like custom wooden slats to like to the front of your hooves.
My God.
Right.
So you can wear the shoes.
I'm gonna walk out in front of Thava and just kind of like prance in front of her with the shoes on.
Rinn, I have to ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you decide to try and hide your feet?
Well, I thought it would be funny. Well, also, I thought it would be like it might make me look like somebody else, maybe a little bit more like somebody else. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll act serious now. Promise. She takes the shoes off and stuffs them in her bag.
Sure.
What, did you get tired of hanging out with Niah or something?
Yeah. I mean, she was mostly just like sneaking around inside the rich lady's house, and I really wasn't of much use, so I thought I'd find you.
Wait, she's inside the house and you're not over there watching?
No, not anymore. She left her familiar dragon thing there, and she's just kind of hanging out outside.
All
And
right.
I got bored. What are you doing?
Well, everyone else isn't really up to anything interesting. I was thinking of maybe going and seeing Synas. Only because he's alone in the library, and I know he said something about people watching him before, so maybe having someone else there would dissuade them from doing anything, but I don't know.
That's something to think about. Then Bud and Reyka are just like working. Right?
I heard they're just doing odd jobs.
Okay. I guess I'll tag along with you.
Sure, why not?
Rinn is gonna resist the temptation to put the shoes back on.
I think also walking in shoes is like a nightmare for a hooved creature, probably.
It's probably terrible, but it's hilarious.
It probably is the
Born
worst.
to prance.
It really was.
Not born to pants, born to prance.
Exactly.
I think about this time, you two specifically, and, you know, perhaps Reyka and Bud around and about somewhere, hear bells being rung throughout the city, and, you know, crowds begin to gather along the main road that sort of encircles the city. So, you know, off to the northwest of the tavern, there seems to be large crowds gathered along this primary road. About, you know, noonish, midday-ish, a large procession of the guard force, a series of war horses, all beautifully decked out in, you know, gemstone raiment, or gemstone-studded raiments, and the colors of the city, and the symbols of Mirabar, are kind of just doing almost nothing short of kind of like a military parade in a way. But you see crowds of civilians cheering and waving from their homes, perhaps at individuals that they know within the guard force. But it's a pretty sizable event. There's easily some 1,000 individuals in different forms of armor in this very long procession that appears to be making its way around the city. I think as you guys are perhaps cruising northward toward the library, you end up getting caught up in one of the crowds as you're trying to move through, and you hear a few murmurs here and there. Thava, I believe your passive perception is much higher than Rinn's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a bit. Thava, you do hear a few murmurs of individuals speaking back and forth saying, I heard there was a murder in the upper city here last night. Well, couldn't be. What? Couldn't be a murder. Well, the guards would have stopped it. Well, it could have been a murder.
It was Thava.
Yeah, Thava's completely quiet. She doesn't say anything about that. She just
But
hears
Thava,
it.
did you hear that? There was a murder.
Wait, no, you didn't hear that? You didn't hear
Wait,
that?
oh, sorry.
Thava notices this. Rinn, you do not quite catch it.
Never mind.
Above the din of the
Shh.
crowd, with your with your 10 passive perception versus Thava's 15.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But you guys are able to make your way northward throughout the city. I need a Thava token. Thava token. Boop. And move the Rinn token over here. Boop. As you guys are passing one of the shops along this little section here, you both notice a familiar white furred tabaxi just leaned up against the front of one of the shops, just watching you guys approach, and gives you a little wave.
A familiar white furred tabaxi.
I wonder who that is.
I actually legitimately don't know.
The individual.
I know who it is. I know
Who is it?
It's the courier that you've talked to probably 9 different times in this campaign so far.
I thought that was not a tabaxi. I thought he was a...
Oh, we know what he is, but he's
a
more
tabaxi.
Tabaxi to everyone else.
Okay.
Tabaxi in quotation
Wink,
marks.
wink, tabaxi.
The tabaxi.
Oh.
His hands are the right way around.
Definitely.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, you look at him, his hands are behaving normally.
Oh, so wait, he's got a spell for that, and he wanted us to know?
We don't know. Maybe we pointed it out or noticed it, and he
He's
caught
like,
on and
I
was
probably
like,
should
need to-
cover that shit up. Maybe.
But he is kind of just leaned up against a wall, smoking on a pipe, right underneath the sign for Flask Shields, Curios Emporium.
Okay. Let's go up and see him.
And
I guess.
as you approach, he puffs out a smoke ring and lets out a sigh. You know, I am a little disappointed in you all. I gave you a group of little tasks to do, and it has not been done. I thought we were friends.
The fuck was it again? Sorry, what was this task again?
It was the thing that Reyka has in her backpack.
What
It
about
was
it?
a sealed spell scroll that was to be taken to Barden Flask Shield in Mirabar.
My God.
Oh fuck! It'll do. We
And
totally
you,
forgot.
Rinn, have a letter from sweet old lady Cheryl that was addressed to Barden Flask Shield that she gave you.
Oh! I gasp. I look at him. I say, "Oh shit, we forgot."
Yes, clearly I can tell that.
Okay, cool, great. I didn't have anything to do today, so I am going to go do that right now.
Well, I mean, you have the item that I provided your purple friend on you?
No, she does. I'll find her.
Oh. Alright. Sure.
Cool. All right. See you later. Bye.
Well... Is she always this, randomly misguided?
Yes.
I'm so...
I'm not misguided.
I'm so sorry. I was just casually saying hi. I just, noticed that this thing hadn't been done as I... Well... I just
We've had a
noticed
lot
things.
on our plate.
Oh, clearly. You've had a few things on yours. As he gives you just the slightest little shit-eating grin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Thava just kind of narrows her eyes at him.
Rinn has gone away at this
I've
point.
already walked away.
Yeah. Rinn has left to go find Reyka at this point.
Yep.
You know, this place doesn't really admire certain types of activities. He's kind of picking at his claws on one finger.
What are you getting at?
Are
you accusing me of something?
Oh, I would never do such a thing. No. But, going on a bit of a bender in the middle of the night is concerning. I could help if you'd like.
What do you mean help me?
Well, I could make the little investigation that is starting into the murder of a certain individual go away, as it were.
Well, suppose I do take you up on this. What do you want in return?
Oh, well... Let me think. What would be a good bit of recompense for keeping you out of prison? Oh... Perhaps you could do a task for me in turn.
Like what?
Because we're so good at doing tasks.
Yep. We remember everything.
I would just ask you to deliver something to a friend of mine. That's all.
You're going to have to give me more details. Who's this friend and what am I delivering?
Oh, the warden Alistair of the Grey Rock Prison. He is, expecting a little package to arrive any day now. I think you would like to see it coming from a friendly face, I imagine. You see, he kind of is very just so casually picking at his claws, not really, looking at you half the time. Would you be willing to make a little delivery for me?
I suppose it wouldn't be too far out of my way.
And, I could also help with your other problem that you have, potentially.
What do you mean?
The little voice in the back of your head. I bet it's getting pretty loud nowadays.
Thava kind of looks at this guy kind of like surprised, kind of like, what the fuck, how does he know this?
Believe me, it is concerning, but I am going to assume there is potentially some sort of cursed item in your possession that is potentially causing you issues.
One.
I did not take you for someone who would just, attack someone in the middle of the night. So, I assumed perhaps something has been happening to you.
It's none of your business.
Oh. So mean. I just am trying to offer my services as a friend to you and your group. That is all.
It's one thing to help you with delivering this object to the warden. I don't know if anyone can help me with the other thing.
Oh, I am certain there are a few people out there with the knowledge, but I am one of them, technically. And I am right here. But if that's what you would prefer, I won't push you on it. Just know that the voices in the backs of our heads can sometimes get a little shouty. And he's going to reach into his cloak and pull out what appears to be like a little, almost like a jewelry box, and offer it over to you. And he just says, "Give this to Alistair. Tell him it is for his guest. He will know what I mean."
Right. Thava kind of just takes it and then puts it in her bag.
And he holds out a hand for a handshake with just a smirk.
This hand looks normal.
Looks like it.
Ooh.
Thava reaches out and shakes his hand.
What does it feel like? Sorry.
A hand? It feels like a hand.
No extra nubbins where there shouldn't be nubbins.
You're not even here. You're somewhere else. He nods a little bit and just starts sauntering back off toward the south. Again, if you need help, you need only ask.
Before he goes, can I get a vibe check on this guy again?
Sure. Give me an insight check.
$20.
20. He seems to be, his sort of body signals, the way that he's speaking, everything. He seems very amused. He seems to be, definitely seems like he knows more than he's letting on.
Okay. We established he's a Rakshasa, right?
You established that.
Yeah, that's a type of devil, right? Not a demon, a devil.
Correct. Demons are aberrations, okay. Devils are fiends.
Okay. That's good to know. That's something to keep in mind.
Would Thava remember or think to ask him about our help with our current investigation?
I don't think she wants to make any additional deals with devils if she can help it.
Yeah.
Did he ping the devil?
Yes.
Oh, he did? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When it happened in the tavern, oh yeah, you weren't here for all that.
Yeah.
When Thava had pinged him, he knew.
Yeah, he knew that she knows.
Oh.
Even though nothing was said to each other, He probably
knows you
knows that
knows.
she knows he's a devil of some type. So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, add it to the
okay.
mountain of things we got up to while you were gone. Sorry.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah, no, understandable that you would not want to have him involved.
I mean, he is a devil though, and they are lawful evil. So if you can deliver on your end of the bargain, they'll usually deliver on theirs.
Yeah, they'll lawfully fuck you over, yes.
Yeah, so maybe Rinn should hurry up and do that thing.
Hey, you forgot too.
I mean, I wasn't the one that took that. Okay.
Thava.
How would I find Reyka? How would I know where to find Reyka?
I don't
You
think
wouldn't.
you would.
How would I
In
know?
a city of 20,000 plus people, I think you might have a pretty hard time finding your friend.
Tiefling, so that's a little easier than.
Yeah, she does stick out a little bit amongst the rest of the
I'm
folk.
gonna go look for any place with animals in it. Stables, whatever. And say, hey, have you seen a purple tiefling?
Were we all there when Reyka decided to go do magical DoorDash? Do you know that's what she's doing?
I mean, yeah, I think you guys, anyone that's not Reyka would know that Reyka just went off to go find some work to do for the day, but not what or where that ended up being.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no idea. So I'm looking for animal shit. I'm sure she probably would be naturally attracted to animal shit.
specifically animal shit.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
so rude. Unbelievable. Give me. This is gonna derail your entire rest of your day if you don't roll high enough on this.
Oh shit. Okay.
No pressure.
Give me. Let's start with a investigation check.
I got a 12 minus 1, so
Okay,
11.
11. Cool. And give me an insight check.
13.
13.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly
Yeah.
13. Okay.
I'm actually
The
legitimately surprised I rolled okay on those things.
was okay. I think based on the difficulty that it would be to locate your friend amongst all of this, but taking everything into account, I think you run into Reyka like 3 hours later of just wandering around looking for her. Where someone points out like, oh yeah, I think I saw that kind of person like going this way. Oh yeah, she was doing something for me just like an hour ago. And you spend like hours trying to find your friend to the point where it's like 3-4 in the afternoon kind of
That's
thing.
fine. Yeah, that's alright.
Before you end
Got
up,
my steps in.
yeah, you kind of end up cross bumping into Reyka at one point. Who's like in the middle of just maybe running
A grocery run.
Yeah, like a grocery run
She's
for
doing
someone.
somebody's laundry.
Yeah. Honestly, like Reyka's got like a cloth sack full of a bunch of groceries from the market because she's literally doing a grocery order.
I yell at her from a fair distance, Reyka! And run up to her.
Do you still have the big hat on? Your
Reyka.
yeah, you Rinn, your big hat that you had, or did you get rid of
Yeah,
that with the pants?
You think
No.
Reyka wears big hats? Come on.
Oh, she could. She'd need one to fit over those horns. Yeah, I still got the big hat. And I got my jorts, my twerts. And, yeah. So I yell at her.
And I
say-
look.
Reyka, you see your boisterous companion approaching rather quickly, yelling at you.
And I says
What?
to her, Reyka, do you still have that letter? The
What
letter
are
from
you
the guy?
wearing?
Oh, don't worry about that. It was something with Niah. Don't worry about it. Hey, that letter. You remember?
Yeah.
one
Yeah, I have the letter.
Guy? We should go do that. Are you busy? Can you come with me?
If
Can
you
come
want to
now?
walk with me while I finish this delivery, then sure, we can do that right after.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
And now we're going to rewind time 3 hours. To go back to Thava. Thava, do you want to continue to the library?
I guess probably. Why not?
Okay.
We'll check in on him.
Yes. New deliveries to forget.
Thava is not going to forget when she personally has something going on with it.
Thava, you enter the rather enormous library structure, and asking around after Synas, you get pointed to one of the, off to the side back study rooms where you find your largely unknown friend, half bent over a pile of parchments and books and scrolls, laboriously reading through lecture notes and transcripts.
Thava just kind of comes up and pulls out a chair and kind of sits down. She's like, "So, you find anything interesting yet?"
Small details, things about tombs. It's not the most detailed. If I want something more specific, I'd probably need to be going to Candlekeep, but it's not entirely. What? Wait, hold on. You're not the reading type. Where are the others?
Wait, who with us besides Synas is a reading type? Besides Niah?
I would have said that to anybody who showed up.
Excuse me.
I love that it's the same idea as the kids are being quiet. What's wrong?
Yeah, Niah might have not gotten it.
Well, apparently Bud is doing odds and ends. Reyka is doing odds and ends. And Rinn is now looking for Reyka after spending a bit of time with Niah. I'm still a little bit surprised that she'd walk away during a stakeout, but oh well.
I'm not.
It's actually a very Rinn thing to do.
Well, either way, apparently, Niah has gotten into the house and has left a familiar in there. So, hopefully, we get to find out some more information soon.
Is that that's probably not a joke. You're not actually all, we're not actually about to kill a noble in the middle of a city like this, are we?
Thava kind of looks around real quick. Is there anyone
Synas is
watching?
keeping his voice as low as fucking
Yeah,
possible.
I know, of
It's-
course. Yeah, we're not speaking out loud.
This
right?
part of the library is primarily for quiet study sessions sort of thing. So Synas has actually found a really secluded, isolated corner to read all this in.
Okay.
So there's
Well,
a library attendant 100 feet away from you.
okay.
That's it.
How about this? Ping.
Yeah.
Ping.
Thing? Okay. You send out your divine sense, but you do not detect anything nearby.
Okay, good. Good. We're worried about invisible devils right now, so
That just feels like it's probably not the smartest idea. I mean, I know.
No one's
We
saying
don't always
anything about
have-
that yet. We don't know enough yet.
Oh, you're doing a stakeout and plotting the area. It
What the
doesn't.
I mean,
Thava kind of leans in closer. He's like, "What the fuck else are we supposed to do?"
Okay, you've got me there. Actually,
Listen, the rest of the group doing odds and ends probably takes a little bit of suspicion off of us if we're all doing something other than that. So you know what? Maybe it's good that Niah's the only one over there right now.
We all get back there later and Niah's just fucking dead.
Don't say that. Stop. Don't jinx it.
come on, I can run.
Dre's like, I gotta roll some stuff.
I mean,
real quick.
we'll
Let me
come
see."
back to Niah soon.
Yeah.
I think I just worry because we only just got everybody back together. if we're all split up, I worry that something's going to happen.
Why do you think I came over to see you?
Why are you worried about me?
Wasn't I told that somebody was spying on you here? There are people watching you?
Oh, that. No, that's the cult is over at the nearby tavern. I don't think it's... I was going to say it's not anything to worry about, but I know that that's not going to fly for you. They are planning something, but I don't think they would want to make any moves when they're this close to doing something. So I feel like things are pretty safe. Well, not safe, but yeah. Do you want to help read this? I've been stuck on it for a while.
Kind of just like stares at him blankly for a second, and then just kind of slowly looks towards the book. What do you need help with? Exactly.
Not putting my foot in my mouth, mostly. I just, look, don't worry about the cult. I think if the group is focused on the nobles, I feel like the cult will just be a distraction. I think that we're safe to be around here, but I don't think this is a smart. I think we should just stick with the warden myself, but look, if you've got nothing else to do, I got lots of notes still to go through.
You still think we should turn in the notes to the warden? Or whatever we find in the noble's estate?
I mean, I'm not thrilled about the idea. It's kind of the devil you know versus the devil you don't, you know? But I feel like in a place this perceptive, doing something like that's a bit reckless, I think is the word I'm looking for.
Well, how about this? Who's to say we can't play both sides?
But how would we do that in a city with divinators?
What do you mean? If
we cause trouble and we get caught, they're gonna know everything.
But
if
we
they don't
have
already.
that amulet. We haven't done anything yet. We have that amulet for when we do.
This whole city just puts me on edge. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen, what I'm saying is, if we find evidence of what's going on there, if you're really that concerned and you really want to include this guy, if it's written evidence, we can always copy it and make a copy and give it to the warden. The only problem is if we want to follow through on what the Dryads want us to do, then he's going to know it's us.
Yeah. I feel like we may have been slightly painted into a corner by two different parties in a city we don't entirely understand.
You know what?
Just yet.
You know what? Either way, it doesn't matter yet. We don't have the evidence, so we're not making a move. There's no point in dreading a decision we can't even make yet.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. Synas just kind of looks a little, not defeated, but he kind of just looks over all the notes and everything, and he's like, I feel like this is the worst possible place for a group like this to be, but I'll look, I trust you, and I trust the others, so I'll follow your leads. What's the plan? Have they mentioned anything about this evening?
No, I haven't heard anything yet. Rinn was kind of sparse on the details of the stakeout, but apparently it's been going well, so I don't know. I'm assuming we'll reconvene at the tavern before... what the fuck is it called? Curfew.
How long is until curfew, Dre? Like, how much time do we have?
How much time have we gone forward and backward? You probably have like 6-ish hours, 7 hours-ish. The curfew happens around 8 p.m. and it's probably by the time Thava finds you, it's probably 1:30 kind of thing. So you got time.
Is there anything you need me for? Because, like I said, these are dry. I'm getting some information on that end of all things, the interplanetary, or interplanar, I should say. I'm tired. These are so heavy. You got anything more exciting going on you need me for?
No, not particularly. Like I said, I just came over here to check on you.
I appreciate it all the same. I'm okay here. If you don't want to hang around. I know this isn't the most exciting place.
No, it's a little bit boring, but it could be worse.
Well, with that, Synas would just offer a book to Thava to dig into. Otherwise, he's willing to hang around the library for the rest of the day.
Thava might hang around for a short bit, but at the same time, she's probably like, "Oh fuck, if you really just want me here, then I guess."
No, he wants you here.
He's just giving you an out. You know, the socially acceptable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not holding you here.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
not
more a
holding you.
question
You want
of
to steal
what the-
me?
It's more a question of what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You know what Thava might do?
What's
Since
that?
Rinn walked away from Niah, Thava might go and try and find Niah.
I love
stakeout.
I love this Scooby-Doo ass like spaghetti pattern that's happening with people moving everywhere. It's great.
You know what?
You are the
Actually-
most
Good idea. I think
conspicuous
that's a good
person.
idea.
You're not gonna help.
That doesn't mean she needs to go in there. She could walk by. She could say something. What the fuck? You're standing outside all day.
No.
That's not conspicuous?
No, I'm actually tucked away in the alley.
Okay, cool. So you're just sitting in an alley all weird and mischievous, like...
Mm-hmm.
In the noble quarter
You know
of a very powerful city, yeah.
Knowing that a
okay,
stakeout is
sure.
happening and somewhere out there Rinn is wandering on her own, Synas will put the books away as best he can, and he will come with Thava. I'll tag along, you know? It's actually probably smarter. Now that you've said those. Yeah.
I just don't know why Rinn just left her like that. It's just kind of stupid, frankly.
That's Rinn.
It's Rinn. I've gotten used to it. I've been with flightier individuals. It's, you know.
Damn, y'all gonna gossip about me and I can hear it technically, but
But your character can't say shit about
It's
it.
a loving
Rose can hear
gossip.
Loving
no, y'all need
gossip.
to just do it like I seriously can't hear you.
Talk about me like I'm not even here. Okay, so you guys are heading over toward the Callus estate. I think you probably get there before Rinn finds Reyka still.
Okay.
So we'll say that you guys make your way over to the cathedral area and are on the lookout for Niah, who isn't disguised as Niah. So
Yeah, I'm not looking like me, so you better hope that I spot you guys.
do you guys walk past like the manor itself? Do you
Residence? Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to walk by it.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Sightseeing.
glance around. Yeah,
I feel like I would
it's
notice
cool.
them. They
You
kinda
would,
stand
yes.
out.
Yeah. Niah, as
Yeah.
you're
The two
sitting
most
Yeah,
standouty characters out of all of us.
They're
Um,
massive and yeah.
Niah, as you are sitting, I presume in like the alleyway that's between the backsides of the buildings, because it's the most covered location.
Yeah, I mean, basically, as have you within 100 feet in a
Yeah.
place that it's going to be not draw attention.
Yeah, tucked away into the little like T intersection there. You peek around and you see Thava and Synas just cruising by out in the main road. Just seeming like they're wandering along.
Yeah. All right. I will slip out of the alleyway and kind of walk up behind them.
You guys see like the most generic human male individual approach you from behind. Because as we established, Niah is currently disguised as every like male 01 default option in every video game ever.
Yep.
I guess kind of turn around since it's very obvious that I'm assuming he's trying to get our attention.
He's walking straight up to you, probably.
Thava kind of just stops and turns and goes, "Can we help you?"
Are you a little lost?
What do you mean are we lost? We're just going for a stroll. Is there something wrong with that?
Just don't usually see people like you around here.
Wow. Oh my god.
Excuse me, wait a second. Are you fucking racist? Like, what's going on here? Just that the lava is now like kind of turning around and crossing her.
Oh my god.
Crossing her. Can you imagine just fucking stabbed?
Just, who do you think you are? Oh my god.
You see the figure get this shit-eating grin across her muzzle or her face, and then I drop the illusion and appear as my normal human self.
Oh.
Niah is standing in front of you now.
No.
Now, you probably should have said something.
I take it you two got bored?
Yeah, you could say that. Why did Rinn leave?
Oh, why does Rinn do anything? Why does Rinn set houses on fire?
I like that this is the gossip about Rinn episode.
Christmas special.
Christmas special.
Everyone finds a common thing to unite around, and it's talking
Just
about
like a
Rinn.
God. Rinn's Giving, where we get around the table and share things about Rinn.
Anyways, how's the little stakeout going?
So, Dre, how long has it been since?
It's been like 3 hours at this point.
Has there been at any point in time where I've seen an opening to get into the room?
Nope. And at a point, like about 5 minutes before your friends appeared, looking through Aklu's eyes, you still see that bowl of soup is on that table, and it's just stone cold, just not
Weird.
consumed at all.
Yeah, no, from what I can tell, she has not left the one room that I've been able to get into, which I can only assume is a study. She has been in there the entire time, and I've had no opportunity to get in there.
There's no windows to this study or anything like that.
Nope, entirely enclosed within the building. So far, I'm just waiting for an opportunity to get in there.
Slight correction. Using a bit of, brain math.
Oh, was there a window?
There's a window to that study.
There is, okay. Well,
but it's on the second floor.
Yeah. That's right, I did check that out before.
Yes.
I guess I could have... Okay, correct. With that information, I probably...
New information get.
I probably would have had my familiar Aklu hanging out outside that window.
Okay.
Listening.
Yeah. I think still
That's fair.
Same information.
Similar-
Honestly, he's probably
Is he gonna
bouncing
be
between
able to
windows.
See something.
No, he's not gonna be able to see anything because the
curtains are fully covered
Oh, I see.
along the
I'm
entire
probably gonna have him
building.
bounce between the windows because I doubt anything's watching the ceiling.
Okay. Give me a perception check for him, since you actually want him on the window to the study.
Yes, and he is better than me at it, so I say as he rolls a 5.
Nice. Yep. That soup ain't been eaten yet. Damn, that's crazy.
Still there.
That soup is still there.
God, why are you diced like this?
Why'd you say something? So anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, waiting for an opportunity to get in there.
Thava's going to turn back to the house and just do a quick little ping and see if she detects anything on the outside.
You do not sense anything from your current location.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I do bring up that there is something invisible inside the house, hanging up near one of the ceilings. And it appears to have been able to silently warn the owner of the house, the lady.
It's probably got to be something similar to what I detected in the underground near the prison. There was some kind of invisible force. It was fiendish. So I'm wondering if this will detect the same.
Can't speak to that, but it was invisible. It had it sounded like claws were scrabbling against the wall, and didn't seem that big though. Didn't seem like man-sized.
Dre, can I make any kind of assumptions on what this might be? Any kind of like guesses or like?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay,
I believe in you.
let's see what we get. That is a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
I think I'll give you advantage on it just because of Thava's
Yeah?
experience. Yeah.
Okay.
I think your familiarity would. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more time. Let's see, one more time.
You roll worse.
Don't.
Let's say that 11. A little bit better, but
Cool.
not great.
The DC was 10 for this specific thing.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
What Niah is describing to you based on your experience with Infernals and the Cult of the Dragon and all these things in your past, you're guessing imp. Something like that.
Okay. It's like, kind of sounds like an imp.
Oh, okay. That. Do you think it could have been her familiar?
Dre, is this?
Me-
I'm assuming that seems sensible.
I'm also. Do they have the ability to telepathically communicate normally?
I
Would
think.
you like a second Arcana check?
Synas, do you want to give me an Arcana check? Is that
You
what you're
know
pushing
what?
towards?
Oh wait, I have my real dice. Wait, can I ignore that one? And use my
Yeah,
real
use your real dice,
Oh.
yeah. Fuck them digital
Good
dice.
God, what is that bonus?
It's very high, is the answer.
It's basically the same thing. I rolled a 10.
Somebody's gonna know
23.
magic.
What was your total?
I rolled a 10, so 23.
Okay. Synas, you know that the Find Familiar spell doesn't really allow for something like an imp to be taken as a familiar. Usually familiars are animals of some kind or pseudo-dragons and quasits, but this doesn't sound like any of those. You also, on a 23, I think you know that... Where's this? You know that imps do not telepathically communicate.
Yeah, I'll pass that along. Yeah.
I can't be sure that. It just seems suspicious that I heard that creature in the corner and then the lady came down to investigate.
Is your friend in any danger up there? Have they made any moves to attack or set
No.
up a trap or anything that you can tell?
Not that either of us have noticed.
I would say you don't have anything to worry about then, for now.
Just trying to understand what I heard in there. There is something in there, and I don't know. The timing was suspicious.
If we're here later and you still want to be somewhat stealthy about this, I could try and slide in to assist, but I don't like doing it.
I think the more bodies we have in there, the more odds of being discovered. And again, we just need to figure out what, if any, connection they have to the cult, to a fiendish connection, and what they possibly could have been going on that could have gotten the husband killed. And I found nothing in the other rooms. The only hope is the room that she is locking herself into.
I think right about now in this conversation, you see, or rather hear Aklu in your head go, "She took the soup."
After so many hours?
She's drinking cold soup.
Well, there we go.
And she's heading toward the stairs.
It's happening.
Oh,
Track
God.
her. Track her.
What's happening? Is she going to the bathroom? Like, what?
What's more, I have Aklu move to the other window, the one near the one that I unlocked.
Yep.
And have him listen there and see if they hear her go downstairs.
Yeah, I think based more on the passive perception than your 5 that you rolled earlier, I think he does hear through the window her descending the stairs and heading down into the first floor.
So, weird magic question.
Sure.
Can I use Misty Step to target a location that I can't see through my familiar?
You know, I was pondering this the other day, and I really, really like it. Because again, Misty Step only states you must target an unoccupied space that you can see. But
within range.
If within the 60-foot range, or whatever it is, 30-foot range. Yeah, 30-foot range. So if you're looking through your familiar's eyes through a crack in a window into a room, I think that counts. I think as long as, we're figuring out the trigonometry correctly on it, I think it works personally. I don't see why not.
Okay. I am going to wait a few minutes to make sure that she is not coming back right away.
Okay.
Does she?
No, a few minutes goes by, 5 minutes pass, and she doesn't seem to be returning yet, according to your familiar.
All right. It seems we finally have an opportunity. I am going to slip back inside and see what I can find out in the room.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hopefully I will not need it. Also, Dre, at some point in the hours I spent idle, I would have liked to have used my, whatchamacallit. There's the spell feature I have to restore, restore spell slots.
Warlock's Arcane, whatever the heck it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I would like to have used that at some point.
Yeah, let me scroll. Where is it? Magical Cunning.
Yes.
Once per long rest, you can perform a rite for 1 minute to gain 1 expended pack slot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And we established that Misty Step is not terribly noisy.
It just says a mist. It doesn't, produce a sound according to the description of the spell. So I think that would be entirely based on you. I think it's a silent enough thing.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to have my Aklu creep in and get into the window just enough to peek and give me an opportunity to see into the room.
In the meeting hall area upstairs there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you would be off in this alleyway over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say Thava and Synas are somewhere. Why did that reveal that side of the map? Stop that. Telling you what, dude. There's nothing there but street. Calm down, it's fine.
No, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
It's just street.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Watch this.
Niah, you position Aklu where he's kind of just peeking his head in. He opens the latch of the window after a couple tries, sticks his head in and pokes his head through the curtains, and through his eyes, about 20 feet-ish up, you can see into the room.
Okay. I'll have to teleport as close as I can to the door.
I'm doing triangles in my head. You probably end up right about here.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my free uses of Misty Step. Does being invisible hinder my ability to pick a lock in case the door is locked?
Invisibility. I feel like I should just have this spell up at all times, because I feel like I'm always like, what actually breaks this? It is only an attack roll, dealing damage, or casting a spell. So,
oh, no, I mean, is it literally going to give me a disadvantage to try and pick a lock if I'm invisible while trying to do so?
Some of lockpicking relies on you seeing, but I feel like a lot of lockpicking relies on feel more than anything. So I feel like it's fine.
Okay. I immediately cast invisibility again.
Okay. You become invisible.
And I creep up to the door, and I would like to poke on the door, just in case there's like any kind of snares or trips or traps or anything that indicates someone's been in the room.
Yeah. Let me acquire a different music here real quick. Where's my... And
would be looking for traps be a sleight of hand, or would that be
looking for traps is perception or investigation.
Well, I would rather use investigation.
Okay.
And the act of disarming, what is that? Is that thieves' tools?
That is a thieves' tools check, I believe.
Okay. All right. I would like to investigate the door.
Sure. Roll an investigation for me.
3.
3? How don't you have pluses in that?
I do. That is with a plus.
Oh my lord. You feel confidently that there's no traps here.
Yep, that tracks. I try to ease open the door.
Okay, the door's locked.
That was explosive.
I try to pick the lock.
The whole thing was on a dead man switch.
That would be my luck so far. Okay, I try to pick the lock.
Yeah, give me a thieves' tools check.
That at least rolled decently. A 17.
17. You, within but a few moments, are able to fiddle with the latch there, and you hear a soft click as it unlocks in front of you.
Okay. I would like to slip inside.
Mm-hmm. Joop.
I close the door behind me, and actually lock the door behind me.
Okay. It appears to be key locked, not bolt locked, so you don't have the key for it.
Since I was able to pick it, can I relock it with my picks?
I think it would be a higher DC Thieves' Tools check, but sure.
I would like to spend at least a minute or two, not too crazy amount of time if I can't do it right away.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a Thieves' Tools check.
10.
I think you're struggling.
Yeah, and okay, I get up on that and just hope that she thinks she forgot to lock the door.
Okay.
And I like to look around the room, just see what I see.
You find yourself in a well-loved office space. A large, dark wooden table stands toward the north end of the room, with a high-backed, comfortable chair, several bookcases full of books, scrolls, papers. There appears to be a roll-up writing desk sitting in the northwest corner of this room, closed, but with like a beautiful filigreed woodwork all over it. There are a couple books set on the desk itself, but that is all you see. The desk does have a few drawers.
First thing I want to check out is the books on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
What's being shown, or what's there?
You see very clearly one of them looks to be a like a payroll type ledger, where it lists, employees by their titles, not so much by their name. You surmise fairly quickly this is deciding who gets paid how much type book. It is quite thick, quite dense with names. There is some scratch parchment off to the side full of little calculations here and there. And it labels everyone from guard positions to builders to merchants of varying kinds. You see payment for guard chiefs, the warden of the prison, quartermasters. It appears this is a very comprehensive ledger, probably related to Lady Callus's responsibilities.
Right. There might be things I can find in there, but it'd be a lot of digging to find things in there. What's else on the desk?
The other thing appears to be a set of a stack of papers, parchments that appear to have sketches on them. Each of them appears to be of Lord Callus, in a gentle repose, as if he's been sketched in the pose you see him in the casket. There's 4 or 5 different ones that appear to have been hand sketched.
So she definitely isn't coping with this very well. Actually, one more thing I want to do, Dre, is while I am inside here and invisible and therefore not under Ultra Self, I would like to be wearing my mask.
Sure, yeah. Easily enough.
Okay, and that's all that's on the desk?
That's all that's on the desk. There's a few drawers.
I want to go through the drawers.
Sure. Sliding the drawers open, you find writing implements, pretty much what you would expect. Nothing very out of the ordinary. You could give me an investigation check if you would like to look deeper into the room, or specifically at certain items around the room.
So there's nothing in drawers beyond just what I expect?
Pretty much, just writings. Yeah, just writing utensils and inkwells and free extra parchment and like a blank book.
One thing I must ask is, do the bottom of the cabinets appear to line up with the outside bottom?
Not necessarily. The structure of the desk is definitely larger than just these 2 cabinets, but you're not sure if that's because there's other things there or if it's just a big desk.
And when I slide out the drawer, is like the drawer just size to the volume within, or is it more coming out?
No, it doesn't seem like the drawers themselves go the length of the desk, depth-wise.
Okay. I would actually like to quickly poke around the insides of the drawers.
Sure.
Make sure there's no hidden panels.
Give me an investigation check.
10.
I think you fiddle around a little bit. You don't seem to find any little switches or other latches or anything on the inside of this drawer.
Okay.
Or of these drawers, plural.
Yes, that's both drawers?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's on this?
The bookcase in the corner appears to just be another bookcase stacked with books. There's not really any titles on their cover. They appear to be just a bunch of plain bound books. Some maybe are potentially old ledgers. This looks maybe like a, not the best way to store your files, but like a filing cabinet in a way.
Great way to hide information. Does any of them seem to be like accessed more recently? Like it's like with like the least amount of dust or?
I think You do notice that the middle shelf, compared to all the other ones, maybe there's like 5 shelves on this thing. The third shelf up, you do notice there's a lot of the books here seem cleaner than the rest, for sure.
I would like to flip through those books real fast.
Sure. You slide them out one at a time, kind of tipping them back, shifting them away. Yeah. I think you do end up sliding one of the books back, and you notice what appears to be a tiny keyhole at the back of this bookcase.
Okay. Does it look like something I can pick?
Possibly. You could certainly try.
Can I see through it?
Hey,
No. What's up?
I have a question.
Yep.
Who got a key earlier? Didn't we get a key earlier from this whole thing? Did we steal a key?
Did we?
I don't think anyone's gotten a key.
Remember
yet.
last session? There was a key somewhere inside, I think, the bedroom. Am I crazy, or I might be imagining something? To be
I don't
fair.
think there was a key.
Campaign.
Yeah, no, I don't think there was a key anywhere.
I have zero recollection of this. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think Niah found a key.
I'm insane.
Okay.
No, you do not see anything through this keyhole.
I'm
Okay.
gonna gaslight the DM into thinking that we found a key.
Not allowing that. I am
Good effort, though.
good.
Hey, Dre, remember the key?
No,
The key? What are you
no,
talking
no,
about?
no. The guards,
Let's check-
the guards have found you. They're arresting you right now.
the one guy, he wasn't able to clear that out for you, so you're getting arrested right now.
You almost had it, Thava. Just gotta roll a little higher this time.
Oh my god. Okay. I try and pick it.
Okay. Give me a thieves' tools check.
16.
16. You're trying. This lock doesn't feel like a standard lock in any way, shape, or form, and the picks kind of get stuck at a couple points, and you stop before you feel like you might break or bend some of them.
Damn. Okay. Damn, that is unfortunate. Okay. So the books themselves don't indicate, like, they're not journals. They don't indicate any useful information.
No, a lot of them are just like generic history books about the city, and it doesn't seem like there was much care into what books went on this shelf, just that there were books enough to make it more inconspicuous.
Right. Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate because that's probably exactly the version I need, but I can't get in there, so I am going to search this one.
Okay. You find the roll-up writing desk is locked.
Well, I try picking that too.
Sure. Give me another roll.
12.
12. This one, much easier. You quickly unlock this thing, and the roll-away portion tips up and rolls back into itself. It's a very high-quality writing desk. Sitting in the center of this desk is an unfinished letter, which only has, a few starting sentences on it. And it says, "To my love, Smerish, I wish," and then it's scratched out, "If only I could have," and it's scratched out. But there's not much else on the paper.
Okay. And nothing else on the desk?
Just seems like a bunch of blank pieces of paper, other than maybe a couple letters that follow the same pattern where they were started and never continued.
And all pretty much the same thing, kind of expressing regret, but not saying what they're regretful of.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I close it.
Yep.
Well, let's check the chest.
You go over to this footlocker-like chest. As you open it, it appears to contain what looks like male clothing. Not really the type that a noble lady would wear. There's some suits in there. some nicer clothing, and then as you dig down, there's some more plain clothes, and clothes of a couple different sizes. Not necessarily like kid sizes or anything like that, but, different sized people, which is perhaps not what you expect.
Yeah, that's a little odd. So it's not like Samaris' clothing. Like, this is like clothing for like a variety of people.
Some of it looks like it could have been the stuff on top, but the stuff further down looks like it's maybe just for a variety of different individuals.
That's weird. Anything stand out, like styles or...
You notice that a lot of it is the style of individuals you've seen around Mirabar, which on average is much more kind of richer feeling. There's little gemstone studs here and there, and on the nicer ones there's a lot more. Even on the normal plain clothes, there's still a couple there on like the buttons or clasps.
But it looks like a variety of clothing for people of Mirabar.
Yeah.
Like Mirabar clothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And filling around there's nothing in there? There's no hidden keys?
No, this one you're pretty easily able to find. It's just a box full of clothes.
I put it back and check out this bookshelf.
Yeah. You begin to find several more of those little rolled up wax-sealed parchments that you'd seen on the meeting table out in the next room over.
Are these correct?
A couple of them are. A couple of them are from the warden himself, you find.
Okay.
Most of them appear to be appeals related to, and he writes very vaguely, related to a murder case, appealing to continue investigating.
Mm-hmm.
And you find 3 or 4 of them there, all written about the same language, most of them just pleading to be allowed to finish a case.
Right. No, there are no replies in there?
Not in there, no.
Okay. And what about the other uncracked or other cracked seals?
Again, a lot of them seem to just be basic communiques. You find one that's very much like, what a lovely dinner we had at your home. Again, I'm sorry for the loss of Smerish. He is remembered and he is missed. And you find a number of piles of these letters addressed to Serena related to the late Lord and different individuals grieving about it. You see some names that you do recognize from when you were studying some of the noble houses with Synas.
Other nobles.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of bereavement sort of letters that she's received related to this individual.
Okay. Well, I also want to check this one.
Mm-hmm. This one you find similar. She's received a lot of letters. There's actually a lot of like dried, old, and dead flowers piled up on this bookcase that appear to have at one point been arranged in some type of little floral arrangement, but now doesn't really. It's just a bunch of sticks and twigs and dead leaves at this point.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bit of a Hail Mary, but since there seems to be indication of one secret chamber, I would like to check the flooring on all of these shelves and desks and everything. Is any signs of like scuffs of like a moving?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 16.
You do notice some very light scuffs to the right of this bookcase here, as if it has been slid before.
Yeah. Not surprising, considering it has a fucking lock built into it. I imagine if I tried to move right now, it wouldn't move. Okay, and it's just that one?
That's the only one you find, yes.
Okay. Just to be clear, I have investigated all of the objects that I can see.
Yep.
In plain view.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to examine this a bit more thoroughly.
Okay.
Like, what do you? Ease it out.
What are you looking to do with it?
Okay, well, first of all, I want to see. Okay, so scuff marks. What direction are they traveling?
They appear to go southward in this room, as if the entire bookcase has been, slid that direction in a straight line.
Okay, yeah. I like to pull the bookcase that way and see if it budges.
It seems pretty rock solid.
Okay. Do I see any hinges?
Not that you can notice, no.
No, nor tracks?
Nope. Not at least from this side.
Yeah, so I kind of want to peek at the upper and lower corners of the bookshelf behind the books and see if there's any indication of like how it affixes to the wall.
Mm-hmm. As you are looking through, we'll use your 16 perception. It seems less like, it's affixed to the wall and more that the wall and it are kind of one and the same to a degree.
Oh, the whole...
it's kind of just an entire constructed item.
God, I need to get that lock. Okay, can I see where the wall joins with of this unit joins the larger wall?
You're not fully sure, but it does seem like you do find kind of a seam where one wall might slide into another behind it.
Okay. I'm assuming not to get a gap or anything like that?
No, it's pretty hard to reach even a finger back there behind the bookcase itself.
As much as even seeing anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out of ideas.
Yeah, okay. Hail Mary, I would like to look under the desk.
Okay.
Particularly any kind of cubbies or things that could hide a key.
Yeah. I think on a 16, your investigation earlier was more related to you kind of feeling around, not really looking directly.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of, in a last-ditch effort, like slide the chair away and slide on your back underneath the desk. And with your vision, and a 16 on that perception, you pick out what looks like a little section where the wood grain isn't the right direction, where it's perpendicular to the direction you think it should be going. Just looks like a little rectangle.
Okay. I would like to fiddle with that, like press in, slide it, and see if I can move it.
You are able to push at it, and you feel a little click, and it opens up, and into your hand drops a key.
Ah!
There is a golden brass looking key where the teeth of the key are actually kind of segmented, where it looks like this key could rotate in 3 different spots. The head of the key is a little dragon head.
That's not promising. Okay. I like to try the key in that lock.
Sure. As you insert the key in the lock, you can feel it goes in a little bit, and then you kind of have to turn it a little, and there's a click, and then you push in further, there's another click, you push in further, there's another click, and then...
Jesus Christ, no wonder I couldn't pick that.
DC 25 lock. And there's a thunk with a final push, and this entire bookcase starts sliding to the side, translating open, about 3-4 feet, enough for you to squeeze into if you wanted to. You see a small passage which leads to a door. This passage specifically appears cobwebbed, dusty, and the stone does not match a lot of the stone of the building's construction below that you remember.
Okay.
Where you go in, like, hey, like, man, this lady must have really had to go. How much time do you have left?
Well, I have my friend watching.
Yes, yeah.
The thing. Yeah.
And he has not reported back yet.
Yeah.
He's dead.
She would know if he was
he
dead.
Is not... Yes. Okay. Yeah, I would like to ease open this door.
Sure.
Just a crack to kind of see and listen.
You find that easing it open a crack shows you just a wall. You feel you might have to open this thing all the way to see further in. But
Okay, yeah.
as you do, you see another door.
Oh.
Oh,
The
there's
fuck?
not a light line there. You see. Actually, that does fit
I
with
see
kind of
another
the, no, that does kind of fit with the construction of this building. You see, you are on the second floor. There's like a waist-high wall on either side of you that looks out into the alleyway. And there is another door just constructed into the back of the building behind the manor.
Okay. Yeah, I want to ease that door open.
Okay. This door is similarly unlocked. As it opens, you...
I was wondering about that second building.
You see dark marble stone floors in the hallway ahead of you, which leads to a T-junction corridor.
Okay. I'm still visible. I would like to creep forward.
To your left, you see a purple-skinned individual with a beard made of tendrils, large protruding, large protruding underbite fangs.
Oh no! Oh no! I know what this is.
You see that it is holding a large bladed spear that appears to be made of a like bone in the haft, and then the blade itself is like this red ruby-colored metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just seems to be standing there, leaned up against the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you just find a fucking mind flayer? Is that what I'm to understand?
Not quite.
I don't know what it is.
Let me.
I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Allow me to.
I know what it is.
Where's my relevant images? There it is. In the relevant images section, you will see the book art for the individual in question. The individual.
This is the individual.
This is one of the individuals. That's for sure.
Oh,
sure.
what the fuck? That's okay. That's more
I don't.
like a
yeah,
devil
Niah.
of some kind.
Niah has no idea what that is, so Niah
devil.
is going to go the opposite direction.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna sneak this way.
Hmm?
Any reason not to, or will I get stopped if I do?
Oh no, I mean, go ahead. Feel free. I will tell you if you need to stop. You find a staircase which descends down into abject darkness, though your dark vision allows you to see the opening at the bottom seems to empty out into a large open room.
Okay. I want to creep down the stairs and take a peek.
Give me one moment. Do-do-do. That's good. Okay. You creep down to the bottom of the staircase here. You find yourself in a large, what appears to be a warehouse. Or at least, like, the empty husk of a building yet to be built upon. The windows to your north appear to be covered and boarded shut. You see, laying prostrate on a table, there is a human male figure, wearing trousers and not much else. And you see two more of these creatures off to the side, talking to each other in a language that you don't know.
Yes. Okay. Does he look alive?
You're not totally sure, but he's not moving.
Okay.
Looks very unconscious.
Okay.
It's just a person?
There's just a person there. Yeah. You can't quite make
human.
out the details of their face, especially since this room is pitch black, but your dark vision allows you to at least see the shapes.
Okay. And these windows are boarded?
the windows that you can see along this wall all appear to be covered over with potentially like a tarp or thick cloth of some kind, and are boarded shut.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Okay, this is actually out of character to the party. How much more do you want me to like be scouting out, and how much do you want to get back into the game?
Do we have evidence yet?
I don't think so. We can always take the key back and be like, "Hey, this leads to a secret door."
You don't even need the key to get over here.
If you come back and tell Thava what you saw in there, that was just straight up. You know what? I can't spoil it yet. You don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what those are, and literally Niah, above all else, would have no context.
Well, either way, evil looking shit in there. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no, I think there's nothing to be suspicious and investigate. I'm more. This is to the rest of the party.
I don't mind.
Do you want me to wrap this up?
I personally don't mind. It makes sense for you to investigate as much as you can.
Yeah, I say you're doing the heavy lifting of this investigation. Yeah. I don't know if anyone of the rest of us could really do this.
The instant you get anyone else involved, especially like, you know, Rinn or Thava, that place is going to turn into a smoldering hole. I just want
exactly.
It's going to be burning. It's going to be...
It's her laughing across the city.
Oh my god, terrifying. The distant cackle.
I do want to peek a little into the room.
Okay. Take one more step.
Oh, what the fuck are those things?
There's a pair of spike and spine covered creatures mutter to one another in an odd language that you don't know here. They appear to be probably 7-ish feet tall, covered head to toe in spines and spikes with long tails that are also similarly covered in spikes.
Hey.
You can take them.
I'd win.
I believe in you.
I'd win.
Hey, Dre. Dre.
Yeah.
Didn't we encounter something like that in the past?
You did. Niah wasn't there.
Yep.
Shit. Fuck.
I'm just over here like, all of your devil fights have literally been without Niah, basically. It's very funny.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This is suspicious as fuck.
Spoiler alert.
This is, I mean, okay, even as someone who does not know, who's never encountered devils, this is suspicious as fuck. I'm going to try and creep across the room and check the body.
Sure. Give me a new stealth check, because it has been a while and you are now very firmly in enemy territory.
11.
11?
No.
What?
Have you tried talking to them?
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. No. You're right. You're right. Maybe that's where we should go with this.
That's on you. That's racist.
Jesus.
That was foreshadowing earlier.
Foreshadowing. Well, foreshadowing so good. Where's 5 shadowing? As you are creeping over, you make it to about here. But about there is enough for you to see the body laying on the table appears to look very strikingly similar to Lord Callus in the casket.
Okay.
It is also at this point that you glance to the side. You think you're being pretty quiet. Both of these creatures' heads turn straight toward you.
Okay.
And you hear them muttering something and just sniffing the air with a...
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Thava, how do you think it's going in there? She's been gone a while.
How long has she actually been gone for?
It's probably been close to 30 minutes now, I would say.
I think if there was an issue, she would have sent her, what is it called? Familiar to us.
That's true.
Okay, so Dre,
They're probably finding lots of good stuff. Cut back.
Cut back to Niah frozen.
should shit go wrong here? How close is my familiar to me?
I think he's within the 100-foot range.
More importantly, am I within 60 feet of him and therefore can use line of sight to teleport out of the building if need be?
Well, remember, Misty Step is 30 feet.
Oh, it's 30 feet.
Yeah. Let me just do a measuring real quick. Yeah, you're within communication range, but he would have to figure out where you are to be able to get close enough to you to figure the mathematics out.
I am going to have him get close to the alley, get line of sight in this alley out here.
Okay. Yeah, he comes fluttering by. Thava and Synas, you see the pseudo-dragon repositioned from the main manor to the building behind it, kind of perched on the roof.
Now, as a mechanics, so obviously I have alerted these.
Mm-hmm.
Would attempting to sneak back up the stairs be a new sneak check, or would it be the same sneak check?
We could make it a new one.
Okay.
But
because obviously I need to do better.
failing this next one will probably lead to conflict.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm assuming. However, I also can assume.
Do you have any leftover inspiration from millions of years ago?
I never got inspiration.
I don't think anyone's got any right now.
I think
got
deserves
some.
inspiration
Well,
for this
then.
really good stealth moment.
No, I never did anything that stood out enough.
Well,
Yeah, let me just toss my inspiration through the building.
inspiration dice shaped hole.
You were so inspired by Rinn's outfit earlier today.
I would actually would like to freeze for a moment and watch these two creatures. And I would could I use insight to see how likely they are to actually come over and investigate, and how much they're just kind of curious, and how much do they seem alerted? Like, do they know something is here, or are they more like they notice something odd and they're like, what?
As you're thinking
They're
that,
sniffing and looking directly in your
one of them does take a step towards you.
Okay, yeah, no, I would like to do that second stealth check to try and sneak out.
Give me a stealth check.
If that fails, I am immediately going to try and cast, or if they make me, I'm going to try and cast step to get outside.
Sure.
Into the alley.
Yep.
Does that fall in line with what we established earlier?
Yeah.
With Misty Step?
I think we could make that work. I think under duress it might require an Arcana check to successfully teleport, but we'll cover that if we have to do it.
Arcana check or to be a spell DC?
I think it would be an Arcana check because you're understanding the limitations and using the magic in suddenly under duress, and you're doing multiple things where you're embodying your familiar and casting a spell at the same time. And
okay, all right. First of all, stealth check. 11 again.
11 again. You start making your way toward the base of the stairs here. This creature clearly hears something and is... They can't see you, but they are looking at you, through you, more.
Okay. Mechanically speaking, if I tried to sprint right now, would that be an attack opportunity?
Maybe, but I would roll something for them to even figure that out at this point.
Wait, are you invisible? I don't remember.
She's invisible.
I'm invisible right now. Shit is going wrong. Fuck. I don't think there's any way I'm assuming trying to sneak one more time is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, the DC is going to be pretty darn high at this point. So I would say your options are try and sneak. Rough. Give me perhaps, make a choice of bolting or trying to cast a spell. And then we'll go from there.
So I guess... Yeah, on an intuitive sense, how rough we talking here? How confident would I be in trying to make this work?
For the Arcana check type thing? Or for the running?
The Arcana check, yeah.
Or for the sneaking?
Actually, I was thinking for one last sneak, because my character is supposed to be sneaky, so I would think I'd have a good sense of what I can and can't get away with.
One last sneak. I mean, you're right at the bottom of the stairs. You know how you got in here. You know you could probably make your way out. This thing, while alerted, isn't entirely sure what it's looking for yet, so it could work.
Okay, it's just iffy. Okay.
It might be a bit iffy because it's close. It's like any misstep right now could become combat.
And how, and my confidence in my ability to misstep out of the building?
Could probably make it work.
Okay.
You do know that the moment you do it, your invisibility will vanish.
Yes.
So there might be a brief moment where, and that's what I just rolled for, but there could be a brief moment of something happening.
Okay. I would say it is a bonus action spell, so I imagine it happens very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly, but, you know.
Yeah. I will try one more sneak.
Okay.
To sneak up to the stairwell.
Here comes the 20.
Give me one final sneak roll.
19.
19. That is one above what you needed to roll. As almost as if in a little choreographed step, you're frozen in fear for a moment of this horrifying, teethed, spiked creature staring you down, but not realizing it's staring right at you. And right as it goes to take a step and reaches a massive clawed hand forth into the space you were just in, you step very, very close to touching you, step right out of the way, and you are able to creep your way up the stairs. And back to the second floor.
Now the question is do I keep being ballsy or do I call it quits there? Well, I mean, this is suspicious. This is something we could probably justifiably investigate as a group.
Yeah, I think it's also great information for the guard to know. We could go to the warden with probably.
You know what I say we do?
Uh-oh.
Bust down the front door.
I say we kill them all. Yeah, let's just go in there. Let's kill them all. Listen, the guards, most of the city's guards are out on this big parade thing right now. If there's a time to fucking raid someone's house, it's now.
About that.
Let's wait until I get back.
Yeah, I know. We don't know this yet. I mean, obviously Thava and...
Is he alerted at all?
He just seems to be standing there, just leaned up against the wall. Not very.
So, is he looking straight ahead? He's looking down the hall?
Yeah, he's looking at the other wall. He's kind of picking at his glaive a little bit, not really focusing on anything that's been happening over there.
Do I have any indication that the creature downstairs is coming up the stairs?
You see it at the bottom of the stairs, and you see it's looking around a little bit and like waving a claw through the air, and kind of looks around and it sniffs a few times and looks up the stairs, and it turns around and moves back into the room out of sight.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and peek into this door.
Oh my god.
The last words. Fuck it.
Fuck it. You guys never saw Thava again.
Thava? Yeah.
Or no, sorry, Niah. Never saw Niah again.
She was right here.
Where did she go? I'm sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, the door is unlocked. It's been, you probably guess we're going on like 35 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. So in the latter third of your spell's duration.
Yeah. So I would like to, just creep over here and try and open this door.
Okay. As you
just enough to take a peek in.
As you peek into this room, I'm trying to figure out how to reveal this space in a way that's going to give you a peek, because this is one of the few doors that I actually set up in this map that you could peek into this room.
Excellent.
Give me just one.
I'll look away until you tell me.
It's just a matter of if the view mode is going to allow me to, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to open the door the whole way, but it is not, Niah's not seeing everything. She's just seeing everything to the right here. You see, snuffling around, a large wolf-sized creature with flames ebbing from its maw. Black fur and soot-red eyes.
Yeah, I closed the door.
Yeah. You hear...
Okay.
This is all in the mansion?
This is all in a building behind the mansion.
Behind the mansion.
The building behind the... Oh, I missed that detail.
The mansion has a secret passage into.
Ah. The monster barn.
The monster barn.
Okay.
Come down to the monster barn. We've got wolves with fire.
Well, not the evidence I thought I was gonna find, but I'm gonna say, okay, we probably should come here as a group, so I'm going to start back out.
Yeah, sure. I'm still working off of your 18 stealth, or 19 stealth, so...
Okay.
You don't seem to have alerted anything else at this point. You go through closing the doors on your way out.
Yep. I would like to return.
Yep.
Oh, good.
About as you're coming back through this secret entrance here, and you're going to reach for the key, Aklu is no longer at the building. Or there was a period of time where he was no longer here. He's flying back.
Yeah.
And
so I didn't catch. Yeah.
He relays to you, I think she's coming back. The dining room's empty.
As in, she's in the dining... Okay, as in, she's in... Okay,
she was in the dining room. She was eating her cold-ass soup, and now she's not in here.
Okay. How quickly can I close the door? The secret door?
You grab the key, and on the first turn of it, the bookcase slides closed in front of you again, and then it clicks back out of the lock, and you're able to replace the book fairly quickly within a matter of a few seconds.
Okay. Is the desk presentable? Mostly?
Yeah, you didn't really thumb through it too much, so it's pretty presentable. Just as it was.
Okay. I am going to try and return the key, but if I hear that door open, I am slipping over to the next to the window right away.
Sure. As you set about fiddling with the latch, the little, like, kind of spring-loaded latch, it would seem, underneath there, that is still open, you kind of put the key in there and you wedge it closed, and that's when you start hearing footsteps approaching the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not sure you have enough time to do anything other than just shut it without the key in there.
I shut it, and then I slip next to the door, or slip next to the window.
Yeah. There's a pause as this casual walk stops right at the door, and a fiddling with the handle, which is unlocked, and the handle turns, but it doesn't open immediately, as if they're kind of second-guessing something for a moment. But you're next to the window.
Yep.
You slipping out?
No, I'm actually going to stay in there for a moment, but I'm going to be ready to peek through the blinds and cast Misty Step to get out of there.
Sure. The door opens. You see the tiefling woman with the long black and white dress on, looking at the door as she steps in, closes it behind herself.
Trying to remember if she locked it or not.
Yeah, she's looking at the door. She's like doing the walking through in her head. Like, no, I got up. I locked that, right? Did I lock that?
Yes, I am gaslighting the mobile lady.
She stands there and ponders for a few moments, like, I'm pretty sure I... and seems to let it go as she walks toward you a little bit. She stops in the middle of the room and moves over to the table and just stares at that ledger and sighs again. Oh, so much to do. And she moves to sit back down in the chair and start working. She does not seem any the wiser of you.
Would okay.
Slayer.
What? What is that?
Scared the shit out of me.
Why did the Doomslayer appear here?
Okay. Is she engrossed in her work yet?
She seems to be looking over the ledger and dipping the quill into the ink and beginning to ponder and write some things.
Once she seems engrossed with the book, so I will say, since as my character would have a pretty good sense of this, so obviously I got casting step will drop my invisibility.
Yep.
What is the time that I would be visible in the room before I vanish?
Maybe a half second.
So blink of an eye. If you kind of long enough that you weren't paying attention, you would not see it.
Kind of ghost in the corner kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once, because I only have about maybe 10 minutes left of my invisibility, right?
Yeah, pretty much at this point.
Once I give her a little chance to get really engrossed in her work, like just really focus on her writing, and then I would like to gently ease open the blinds just enough to see outside. Yep. And then cast Misty Step to get outside.
Okay. Fairly easy to do so. I'm not going to make you make a roll for that.
Damn.
You notice
Niah.
right as your invisibility drops, there's a what? And then you're gone. As you appear outside, not there, but there.
I immediately cast. I don't know. I immediately cast Misty Step or Alter Self to once again be the most boring human possible.
Yep.
And then I go wander around to where Thava and Synas are waiting, and then I say it's time to go.
What the fuck did you do?
Might have implicated the Dryads.
I think this is a walk and talk.
Wait, what?
This feels like a walk and talk.
Alright, novel. What do you mean you might have implicated the Dryads? What are you talking about?
I kind of throw a look over my shoulder and say, since they wear kitsune masks, and the last thing she may have seen was a figure wearing a kitsune mask.
Oh, so she saw you.
I don't know that.
Alright, well, what did you see? What did you see in there? You were gone for a bit.
So there is an entire secret passage in the back of her office to the building behind her house. And that house is full of people?
Question mark?
Creatures?
What did they look like?
Fairly, some of them were humanoid, but purple with long tendril-like beards. Is that growth, Dre, out of character, is that growth on the shoulder in the art? Is that, like, common to all of them?
Yeah, that was pretty similar for all of them. Like a natural kind of, like, bone pauldron type thing.
Yeah, their arms and shoulders had this kind of bone-like protrusion that almost looked like armor. And then downstairs, there was these creatures, two more of those purple men. And then there were these other bestial-like creatures full of that were needles and spiky, that nearly found me. Also, there's another body of Samarish down there, too.
Based off the description she gave, can I make an assumption on what she saw, Dre?
I think you can assume.
It's like, so Thava's like, so she has devils in her house. Sounds like, bearded devils and some barbed devils. Or is that what they were?
Yep.
Barbed? Yeah.
Barbed devils are the ones
bearded and barbed.
You've run into them.
Oh, those names seem on the nose. Oh yeah, there's also a dog-like creature that was full of fire.
That doesn't sound so familiar. Dre, do I just know what that might be?
Give me or Synas an Arcana check.
Or Synas, okay.
I mean, he's there. He's there.
Yeah.
I got
the
14.
real dice. I'm so used to clicking that. I'm not gonna take
Oh
it. even though that was
my
a 19.
god.
No, I'm gonna use the real dice. Ignore that one.
Ignore that really high roll, please.
Okay, I got a. It's now 29.
It's
Sorry,
29.
It's not as impressive.
My lord.
16 plus 13.
Holy
How do
Jesus.
you have such a big bonus to Arcana?
Yes.
Is it like a class feature?
It's a class feature. I took skill mastery, and I'm proficient in it.
Jesus Christ.
It's great.
So
Plus
yeah.
We need someone to
13.
know what to
A
do
plus
with that.
13 skill at level 6. I love it.
it's like, yeah, my second highest is nature.
Based on what she's described, I think Synas and Thava at the same time both go, Hellhound. Sounds like a hellhound.
So whatever is going on, they've definitely got devils in the house. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, I also might have stolen a key into the back of the house. And
perfect.
unfortunately, I wasn't able to put it back, so she's gonna at some point figure out that the key is gone.
Then we should strike soon. In fact, we should do it very soon. All the guards are occupied. There's a procession of guards in the town today. If we can get the group together, we can go and raid the place without too much concern of guards coming to help anytime soon.
We should probably keep our focus on the devils and not just outright kill her, though.
Yes, I feel like we should breach the Devil House. I feel like there is no way the guards could misconstrue our intent.
We just need to find more physical evidence. Ugh.
Well,
It is not easy to challenge a noble in their city.
Well,
but
either way, we know.
divinators, when one is being, claimed to have been conspiring with devils, that could be probably useful.
Honestly, we could probably just go. Did I hear knocking?
Terrifying. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Was it me? Oh god,
okay.
we're here.
Things?
Hey, with the weeks I've been having,
The Discord call is haunted.
but I mean, truthfully, I doubt the guard would be happy to know that there are demons in their midst. So we might be able to just make things happen if I tell them, "Hey, there are demons in this house." However, do you know where the others are?
And I think at this point we pan over to Rinn and Reyka running into one another.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna go deliver this letter to the guy that the Rakshasa, Tabatsu told us to give it to.
The individual.
And also, it's the same guy that the little old lady who gave us drug tea, who had a passageway in her basement, also told us to deliver this letter to. I wonder if you think she's playing feeble? She might be.
It's possible.
Anyway, yeah. But how do we find this fucker?
Other than
Yeah, I don't remember.
His name is DM. What is it?
it's gotta be in someone's notes. This has come up a couple times.
We just said it. I
This
just
is
forgot
this
it.
is a cover for me to go confirm that I'm saying the right name.
Oh.
Pulling back the
Let's-
curtain here.
Going through my notes,
yep.
going through my notes.
Baradan Flask Shield.
Okay, Baradan sounds like a dwarf if I ever heard one.
The name of the shop that you ran into the tabaxi right outside of.
Oh, that's where he was.
Yeah. That's where you guys cross
I
paths.
love how the DM is just like making things easy, but because we can't remember anything, we just walk
Wait,
right by it.
I'm just helping.
Wait, you didn't catch that? I thought that was obvious. He was waiting outside the
Yeah.
shop almost in a taunting way, like, wow, I can't believe you guys didn't-"
Like, wow, I got to the shop faster than you did. Why did I
Yeah.
give you that fucking letter?
Yeah.
That's totally what that was.
I see.
Yeah, but he's not like I remember he was like didn't have a good relationship with him or something. Like he wasn't going to be welcome.
When he had met you in the woods near Tribor, he had said he needed you to deliver it because he wasn't very welcome there.
What's that supposed to be? Well, he's... And he just told us to deliver it. That was it.
Yep. He gave you a sealed, scroll case and told you to deliver it to Baradan Flash Shield in Mirabar in exchange for the information of the exact bounty of Reyka's brother.
Oh, okay.
That was the information she traded for.
We don't know this man. Who knows? It could be anthrax on the inside of that scroll thingy.
Bang.
Let's do it. You want to go? You want to go deliver?
Yeah, let's go. Let's deliver this letter.
Let's go fucking deliver that letter. Let's do it. DM, we deliver the letter.
We are strolling down the street in the direction of the recipient.
Should I roll to deliver?
No.
Roll to deliver.
You find yourselves out front of the humble little shop front with the sign above it saying Flask Shields, Curios, and Baubles. And there's, you know, the sign's got like a little potion bottle on it and like a little swirly filigree on it to make it look all... Potion seller. You open the door. The interior is a somewhat cluttered mess of things. There's all manner of shelf. Every possible flat surface area has items of some sort, little knickknacks, odd, like, little statues. There's like an arrangement of candles on a scroll in one corner. They all kind of seem set out as displays in different ways, though the organization of it leads it to be kind of a cluttered mess at first glance. And approaching from behind one of the shelves, you see a shorter dwarven individual with reddish gray tinting hair and a long beard. He's got kind of a portly build. He's dressed nicely, buttoned up top and coat and some nicely made trousers and boots. And he looks up at the both of you, says, mighty fine to see you young folk round. What can I do for you today?
Two things. I have a letter for you from what's her face with the rats in the basement. Reyka, what was her name?
Lady Rat's Basementman.
Do you mean the little old lady Cheryl over on the east side of town? Did you take care of the rats in her basement? I know she's complained about it.
Did.
Oh,
Yeah,
so wonderful, so wonderful. The last 3 times I've been there for coffee, it's been the only thing she's been able to speak of. Wonderful. I'll take that off of your hands.
And then also this letter that we got from a traveling letter deliverer guy who wanted us to give it to you.
To me? Why wouldn't a courier just deliver it to me then?
He did not really elaborate on that.
I see. And you see he reaches out and takes the scroll case from you. He looks a little befuddled by it, turning it over in his hands.
Up to you what you do with that.
Well, you make it sound very ominous or conspicuous. What are you playing at here?
I literally don't know. I'm just throwing that your way.
Right, well...
I'm just the messenger.
He's been very honorable with us so far, but I don't know, you know, your relationship with this courier.
I don't barely know.
Could you describe this courier to me? Perhaps I've met him before.
White fur.
Oh, furred.
Dip. Tabaxi.
Doesn't ring a bell. Interesting. Well, I suppose I'll look it over. You see he wanders off slowly to the counter. Kind of just stops paying attention to you guys at this point. and is just...
I look at Reyka and I say, are we gonna be like... What's the word I'm looking for? Where you help somebody murder somebody?
An accomplice?
Are we gonna be accomplices for delivering this fucking
I
letter?
don't know.
What's in this letter?
I don't know.
What is this shop for, DM? What is in here? It's curiosities, whatever.
Yeah, it looks like almost a magic shop, but not quite. Most of this looks like kind of upgraded tchotchkes. You know, there's, you know, an area that's like toys and an area, it's like the dollar store for magic items, but they're not, you're not sure if anything in here is magical or not. It's just definitely weird. There's, you know, books, there's amulets, necklaces, woven, odd-looking totems. There's all sorts of things scattered about.
So it's not a magic shop, but it's like items that were like almost spent using like spent magic items that are no longer.
It's kind of like it's an oddities shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Strange things. As you're perusing around a little bit, just glancing about, you do notice in one of the corners there's it stands out from the rest, a glass case within which is a gauntlet, kind of propped up with the hand vertically with the fingers open. It appears to be made of a black metal, kind of, you know, like a plate mail gauntlet type thing. Black metal with dark, sort of silvery gray trim to the edges of it.
Ooh. Hey, what's that?
Oh, sorry, you're still here. Sorry. What? Oh, that thing. It was delivered to me some 2 or 3 years ago. It appears to be perhaps part of a larger set of things, but I'm not entirely sure of their origin. I'm trained in things like antique identification, but this is, well, more of a magical sort of thing, I think. Not many other merchants were willing to take it on, so I've stored it for the time being.
Is it magical?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not the most magically inclined myself, but given the trepidation shown by several other merchants and the one wizard I did have come by, I would assume yes, potentially so.
Are you trying to sell it?
Oh, well, this collection's, sort of the best offer or more of a showroom of things I've found and interesting items that people have gathered. A lot of things in this world get left to become garbage, often discarded by mages' guilds or the nobility, and much of it is still in good use. I give it a home. That one I am uncertain of yet. I don't think anyone but you has offered to buy it. What would you offer me for it?
I have no idea. I just thought it looked kind of cool.
Certainly. Well,
I have a friend who could probably tell you if it's magic or not.
If
You could come back and you could check it out.
Potentially, yes. I wouldn't mind. I was a bit put off by how cagey the initial wizard I had come by was about it, so I've put it in a case and left it in the corner.
He was cagey about it? Like there's something wrong with it?
Well, he'd never finished his spell, and he seemed in a hurry to leave. At the time, he gave me some excuse or another, but I think he was spooked. So again, it is a curious piece. It's interesting, so it is on display, but I've not done much else with it.
Okay. Well, be careful. Who knows?
Oh, of course.
Something freaky.
Of course, I'm not interested in touching it myself. Again, a good display piece. Maybe an icebreaker for some, but...
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go walk up to it. Can I do an Arcana check?
What are you looking for specifically?
I just want to get a vibe check on that thing.
Sure, make an Arcana check. Why not?
A natural 20.
Wow.
Aw.
Wow.
God dang.
It is -1 because I'm not very smart.
So it's a 19 on a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast. She's learning.
Rinn, looking at this item, there's on the outside not much that you're certain of. I mean, it certainly potentially has the effects of a magical item where it doesn't seem like there's any rust on it in any way, shape, or form. It looks in perfect condition. Looking closely, you do notice an almost kind of... You're not sure it's even there at first, but there is just the subtlest red glow in the scratches and scuffs of the metal here and there. Looking, kind of ducking down a little bit to try and see inside of the gauntlet itself, you can see some type of potentially arcanic etchings on the inside of the gauntlet itself, but hard to make out anything from outside of the case itself.
How much you want for it?
Oh, you've changed your tune rapidly. What?
I'm just curious.
You seem wildly curious. Let me think for a moment. You see...
I wouldn't say wildly. This is my usual level of curious.
I see.
Reyka nods.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, sure. He walks over, stroking his fingers through his scraggly beard a bit and thinking... Well, I'm not certain, but... 500 gold, I think.
Yeah, that's way too much. She puts it down and just, walks away.
Your friend is very brazen, he says to Reyka as he looks after Rinn. Well, all right. And he goes back behind the counter and starts fiddling with that scroll case, which, as you guys are preparing to leave, you do see he seems to be opening it. It doesn't seem to react in any way negative when he does.
What was in it?
Young lady, could you please leave?
Oh.
I think you've overstayed your welcome at this point. Your curiosity is fabricated, and I will not have it in my store.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Dropping your curiosity very suddenly for things, I find you to be a bit off-putting.
Jeez, ouch.
Wow.
You were being rude to him. What'd you expect?
He gave a very, very, very high price. Is that to be unexpected? That someone might be like, yeah, no?
It was the way you said it.
Okay.
But you leave the shop. Your end of the bargain seemingly delivered. Reyka, you feel a relief. You're not certain from where, but you feel as if a weight has been relieved from your shoulders suddenly.
Holy shit.
Probably,
Interesting.
probably nothing. Don't worry about it.
The letter? Oh boy.
It was probably just the actual weight of the scroll case, clearly.
What was that in exchange for, by the way?
I got information about my brother's bail.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. You made a devil deal and you didn't even realize it. Nice work. No, I'm just saying, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying, you probably did, but
I'm just a country girl.
You nearly sold your soul.
Hey, not all devil deals have to do with souls.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes it's just, can you do X, Y, Z for me?
Okay. Well,
That sounds like that gauntlet sounds cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably go back and check that out. Maybe I should stay
That
outside
should
though.
definitely a cursed item. That sounds cool. And it's plate mail. Ooh, it's like a gauntlet though.
Did you think we had enough cursed items? You know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm Thava's a collector. What can I say? She's built different. She's fine.
She's built different.
I could take it.
No, I'd win. At this point,
Well.
would you guys like to reconvene after your day's work? Some people doing mystical DoorDash before other things, some people doing stable hand work. You guys, if there's nothing else you'd like to do out and about in the city, we can move forward to the tavern for the evening and finish off this session.
We can go to the tavern.
Yeah, we
I
should
will
probably congregate.
Yep. There's a lot that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point in the evening, you find yourselves arriving at the Third Watch Inn and Tavern. It is as busy as it has been. There are individuals murmuring here and there about a rumor of a murder that has happened, which seems to be bouncing between table to table now and then. But beyond that, it is the normal tavern din. What all would you guys like to do?
Should probably exchange information
Yep.
in seclusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's the evening, you said, right?
Getting on into the evening, yeah.
And we're
imagine
gonna
we can-
turn in for the night, right? After this?
Probably, yeah.
Right, well, I'm making good berries.
Good berries. You go up to your room and conjure as many good berries as you can.
Yeah, this time
Yeah,
I can make
imagine-
a full supply. I couldn't make a full supply last night.
I imagine we chat in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, so I got inside and found a secret passage in the back of her house that led to a house full of what I'm now told is demons or devils. I'm always big
Devils.
in the difference.
And a hellhound.
Oh, and a hellhound, yes.
So it's
Everybody's
pretty
got weird
obvious that they're
tastes
making
in
dealings with
senses.
devils.
Should we tell the warden what we found?
I imagine the
Or-
guard wouldn't. My one concern with that is, of course, that the lady controls the payroll of the guards and the warden and everyone involved and such.
If we tell
Oh.
the warden, what do you think he would do for us? What would he tell us to do?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not exactly.
We tell us to go in there and kill the devils and apprehend the lady of the house? Or will his hands be tied yet again? And I don't know what he can do for us.
Well, he wanted us to
imagine-
find evidence. Is
We have found
What-
none.
what
Oh! I also found a second body of Samarish down in that building too.
what the fuck? What do you mean a second body?
I just love the presentation of, oh, wait, I also found it. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, there was in a table in the ground floor. There was just another body of Samarish just lying there on the table. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get a better look before I got nearly spotted.
Okay.
Being guarded by devils?
Maybe I'm not sure if they were guarding or just in the area.
Did they have
Again,
weapons? Were they standing at alert?
Some of them were. Some of them did not have weapons because some of them didn't have hands.
Oh,
I have big, meaty claws.
I think Thava mentioned it as bearded devils and spiny devils?
Barbed, I think was the term.
Nah. So yes, that's what I found inside the house. No smoking guns, no letters, no no physical evidence, but yeah, I found a house full of devils behind her house. And of course, she has a secret passage that leads to that house of devils that actually led to by this key that I hold out the key that I stole that I was unable to return before having to bail. Unfortunately, I still have the key. She came back before I could return it. So, yeah, at some point she's going to realize that the key is gone. Especially since I'm not entirely sure if she noticed me when I left. She did definitely gasp. She noticed something. I don't know if she realized it was a person leaving or not.
Or maybe she saw that the key was gone.
No, she definitely saw something at the window when I vanished, or when I teleported outside.
Okay,
There was
so
a brief,
she knows
brief
somebody's
moment.
been in her house.
She might. There was a brief moment when my visibility lapsed and I would have been visible, but it would have been a breath. It would not have been long, half a breath at most.
Mm-hmm.
So she may have dismissed it. She might not, but it very well might be that she knows that someone was in her house. Someone knows that we know now, and she would maybe be prepared. So.
Okay, well,
Whatever we do, we should do it soon, because she's going to be moving against it.
shit.
It really comes down to who do we trust here. Do we want to do what the Dryads wanted us to do, or do we tell the warden about what we saw?
I imagine whoever we don't go with is going to be burned as an ally, so we must think carefully too on who can help us the most.
Killing her would definitely be the more simple option, albeit dangerous. But if we just kill her off, then we kind of lose any chance of, like, rooting out anybody else along with her.
We could apprehend her and interrogate her and then decide then.
I suppose.
Again, but our true goal is to release Reyka's brother. And to do that, we need evidence, or supposedly the Dryads can release...
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Wait a minute, I just made a realization.
What is it?
Also, I'm gonna just make an assumption here, Wyld, that you told us a lot of the details, but...
Yeah.
You said there was a bunch of letters that were unanswered. What did...
Yes.
I mean, and no one's coming and going from the house, so if she disappeared for a couple days, no one would be any the wiser.
I mean, except for her servant.
We could take her.
Perhaps, but he can always grab him too, or them, whoever they are.
You have a kid we murdered innocent.
No, kidnap and then let go when the time is right. With a warning.
Sounds
Might
fun.
not be innocent. I may want to also mention that me and Reyka delivered those 2 letters to this dwarf guy, who was really rude, by the way. Also, there was like a magical, very ominous glowing plate gauntlet in the back of the room with some magical etchings, and other magical folk have been there
I just
to inspect
glare
it and
at
got
Thava.
really cagey and uncomfortable. Anyway, Thava, it seemed like something you'd be interested in.
I just
might take
glare
a
at
look
Thava.
Maybe after we deal with all of this, I'll take a look before we
Have
leave
you not
town.
had enough fun with cursed items?
We don't know if it's cursed or not. It could be a beneficial magical item.
I just shake my head.
I mean, if you think about it, some of the cursed items that we found were beneficial at one point, so you're both kind of... We can go look later.
Yeah, anyway, just something
I
to
mean,
think about.
For both the Dryads and the Warden, we need to enter and we need to gather real evidence. We do have enough evidence, likely at this point, to meet the Dryads' needs, and the Dryads did say they could free Reyka's brother.
We want to meet the Dryads tonight, or something
Give
to
us-
at least pass on the information, or...
If we're not gonna kill her like tonight, we probably should.
I think we should raid that house tonight. Dre, have we hit curfew yet?
It's like hour and a bit before, I would say.
All right.
Almost.
I agree.
We should hit the house.
How are we gonna do that now with the element of surprise practically gone?
I mean, how often do we have the surprise on our side? And still, they know someone was in there, they know someone was poking around. They will be more alert than they would have been. Does not mean that they are prepared for a dragonborn to burst through the wall.
Just a little more public than our other ventures in Vandalen. You know, like
while
if things go
true,
wrong.
the house is secluded, and they definitely do not want to be known. And truthfully,
Rinn, are you trying to suggest that we should have some kind of... never mind.
I do not think that the guard will look down on us for purging a house full of demons. Devils, whatever they are.
What are the chances?
In fact, I would seriously wonder that the house might be shielded from the divinators, because I imagine they do not want the divinators aware of what's going on in that house.
Or the divinators are in on it, like the one member of the Dryad said about them being involved with that. The corruption here.
Could be.
So, I am in favor of striking hard and fast tonight before curfew.
Kidnap, interrogate, and
We can
devils?
we can figure out what we do once we have, purged the house of devils.
Reyka, what do you think? Since we're doing all of this just to get your brother out of prison.
I mean, if you guys feel like our best chances is to just go tonight, I'm on board.
No. My question is, who do you trust more to save your brother? The Dryads or the Warden?
That is a really tough one because I feel like the Dryads would probably be more effective, but then we're talking about doing it kind of under the law. I don't want my brother to become like, somebody on the
you
run.
get him out and then he runs for the
then
rest
he's
of his life.
wanted. Yeah. But I don't know if the warden can actually get him out if his hands have been tied by the nobles.
From what we gathered from the Dryads, their leader is, or at least the one we were talking with, themselves is a divinator or a secret police member of the city. They very likely have more power to act than the warden does.
Yeah. Oh. Out of character, Dre, in this world, how intense would it be expected that, let's say Flaherty was on the run, would that expand, extremely far, or just, within the city bounds?
It likely would be within the, land that Mirabar itself controls initially. If it could potentially expand further, if it was something that was, a high enough, something that merited creating, a national chase type thing. But for the most part, it would probably likely just be within the land bounds unless something further happened.
Okay.
I doubt the death of a single noble, well, I guess 2 nobles being pinned to him would be worth that.
Okay.
Could probably never return to Mirabor again, but...
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking, if it's just a matter of, he's just got to avoid Mirabar the rest of his life, I feel like that's, in my mind, worth it for a better chance of getting its freedom.
And we don't have to decide this moment. The Warden wants evidence, which we still do not have. The Dryads want evidence, and if we find evidence to kill her,
I mean,
We kind of have enough evidence for the Dryads. There's devils literally in her basement in a hidden vault.
yeah, because at the end of the day, they want us to kill everyone in
Yeah.
there.
so
And they're like, I just want to make sure that there's. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
we could just make the decision once we apprehend her.
I suppose. True.
Yeah, we could apprehend her and then go to the warden and be like, hey, by the way, we have a noble in our closet, and she's.
Well, I was figuring we could apprehend her, take her prisoner, explore the house in depth, and then decide based on the evidence we find inside the house. But
My
Yeah.
vote goes to the warden. Personally, I feel like the act we're about to do is already going to throw the city into some sort of turmoil
Yeah.
once it's found out. If we add
and you want
a
someone
noble
on the inside
dying
who'll be
on
able
top
to
of
help
that,
us.
if we add a noble being harmed or possibly even killed on top of that, if that's what the Dryads end up wanting, I feel like that's just gonna make things exponentially worse.
remember, the Dryads are fighting a fight well beyond just the Dragon Cult and some fiendish deals.
What are they fighting again? Like,
They are
are
fighting
they-
against the corrupt and overbearing and tyrannical regime of the city.
Right.
I personally am in favor of waiting to decide until we actually know what's going on inside there. We have more questions than answers, and so I would hesitate to rush to a decision.
Do you guys propose that we're gonna capture her and like interrogate her or something?
Where are we
that
going
would
to
be-
take her?
My choice would be, well, all of those things require, trapping her in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
We could bring her to the secret passageway between Cheryl's house and the underground.
That's a thought.
We could,
Don't we
if
have
you
to
can.
we have to take her through the street, don't we?
Yeah, it'd be a little bit hard to carry a bundle of
Or
noble.
if
Well,
we clear out the house, we could stay in the house for a little bit.
Oh, that's a fair
Mhm.
point. Yeah.
Considering the amount of
hmm.
rotten flowers in front of the house, yes, I think no one's going to come asking for quite a while. So, my vote would be to wait and see based on what we find inside the house.
Right.
And again, we have or we could go to the warden and say, hey, in the course of our investigation, we found a house full of devils in your city.
That's true.
We don't even have to
I mean, I
implicate.
think the warden would be perhaps able to act on
Yes.
something like that, but we got the information by breaking in, so
To be
he
fair,
wanted
he
to-
wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he would overlook something like trespassing in exchange for bringing to his attention that there are devils inside someone's
Yeah,
house.
some pretty damning evidence.
Yeah. On the other hand, though, it could easily vanish, considering that they've already demonstrated that there is a secret police operating inside the city.
and they know you were in there, so they might be ready for someone to come for them.
They might. It's hard to say. And I was wearing my mask, so they would think it was a dryad inside their house.
Or, like you suggested, we could go there tonight, grab her, and kill the devils,
Mhm.
and have their bodies as evidence.
Yes.
Dre, do I know if devil's bodies stick around after
God
they
damn it,
die?
Damn
I'm
it.
pretty sure they don't.
I am so mad that you've asked this question.
Don't worry.
Dre's like, yes, do this.
Don't worry, I remember.
Oh, man.
Is there something I should know, Thava? You look a
I
little
think
concerned.
Thava, I mean, even Synas would probably know, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
The bodies don't stick around after you kill them. They return to their original plane.
Do we have a method of trapping them?
Oh, Thava might actually.
I mean, they sound like they're pretty big, but there might be one of those little guys around, but there's invisible.
Oh, yes,
let me
there was
check
that
my
too.
spells, because it might not be a paladin spell. Ugh, never mind. I don't think I have it. I was thinking more of a cleric spell, like what was it?
The one that blocks
circle.
them from plane shifting?
Yeah. Well, there's a circle. Well, maybe it's not even in this edition anymore. I might be thinking of 3.5, where you can place a circle, a magic circle, and you can choose whether it disallows people from entering it or disallows people from leaving it. And if you put the leaving it one around a devil, then they can't leave the circle, so they get stuck. Anyways, no, I don't think I have that.
Oh, I wish we had that.
I believe you might be thinking of Hallow.
Hallow.
Because a hallowed area, a creature cannot pass through a barrier created by a hallowing spell.
Wouldn't it be so funny if somebody was still sitting on a scroll of Hollow that was given to us so long ago? That'd be crazy.
Wait!
Did I give you a scroll of hallowing?
A scroll of Hallow.
No fucking way.
What?
It was amongst burnt pages.
That's
in
right.
And so I tucked it in my pouch. The moment you said it, I ran to my inventory.
That's right.
I thought about selling it, and I was like, no, I should hold on to this. It's hollow. That's very useful. Thanks, guys.
Interesting.
Very
I think it
cool.
was a random dice roll. It was a D12.
How long does it last?
It's just the scroll. It's just hollow. So I
Yeah,
picked it
hollow.
up.
The circle.
Yeah, how long does the circle last?
I gotta search this up real fast. It lasts until dispelled.
Cool. So we can trap demons and then wait until the next day.
We probably want to.
There is one problem, and I don't know if the scroll circumvents this at all. The casting time of it might be a problem.
How long is it?
You're gonna need to give me about 24 hours.
Oh my god!
And it's only a 60-foot area.
The casting time for the hallowing spell is 24 hours.
Wait,
Yeah.
could you encompass
This is different.
the
This is
monster
not the
barn
spell
with
I was
that?
thinking of.
Like, how big is the monster barn?
I don't remember how big the thing is. I'm trying to see if it like passes through walls and stuff. I assume it does. It's just an area.
Is it
Um,
something
Doing
you
it on the
could-
roof.
Is it something you could cast without them knowing? Like, from outside?
I'd have to be there for 24 hours.
Yeah, we bring you food. I mean, obviously.
Oh, there's bigger logistical problems with that.
Curfew, the guards, interference.
Not
Yeah.
funny on the roof. How are they gonna see you?
I feel like I stand out a little bit. All you have to do is look up.
Not if we can find a million scrolls of disguise self. like 100 of them. Wait, how long does that spell last?
An hour, I think, or something like that. But also,
24.
you're still a person.
Yeah,
Doing
you
something
get
in the
different
holy
personal-
center.
Fair point.
I don't think Hollow is the spell I was thinking of, by the way.
Oh no.
But
Hollow
regardless,
does
no.
have that as one of the 12 things that it can do. One is
does do a
extra
lot.
dimensional interference.
Yeah.
I can choose to create the area where nobody can enter, teleport, or physically interact with, which would cause somebody to be stuck if they are in it.
So you were saying is if we killed one of them, after the Hollow spell goes off, that their body would stay behind?
It's
Probably.
Can Synas make an Arcana check? Would the body stay if they died in a hollow area?
This is such a weird fucking...
I would love for you to, because this is gonna kind of make a decision on a mechanical thing that's definitely not written about in the books.
Just so you know, I'm gonna absolutely use a cosmic
I will-
element
oh,
for
of
this
course.
too.
I will say though, this feels
feel like
weird though,
something-
because Hollow is insinuating that it's making a place holy, and if a devil dies there, I don't feel like their body should stick around, but I don't know.
That's gonna be. Thank God I used the omen for a +6 because that's now 25.
Good lord.
It was only 19. 6 plus 13.
Jeez.
I just want to read over this spell a few times. Okay, hello. Hello. Why does this spell have so many paragraphs?
Because it does so many things.
Holy or unholy power.
I just realized that you named the music bot in the Discord chat the individual.
The individual.
A reference for people who want to see the spell, I'll link it in the Discord as well.
Great.
Huh. Oh, I love when a spell says, choose an effect offered by the DM.
Oh.
My one concern is that the spell could fail because you said there's a dead body in there that isn't like decaying and it's not decomposing or anything. If I recall correctly, one of the things of Hollow is everlasting rest. They can't be turned into undead. It would like preserve the body in a way.
Okay.
And if the area's already been hit with a hollow, a holy or unholy power, then my attempt at a hollow would immediately fail.
Wait a minute, though. If you use hollow, it means celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead can't enter the area, which means our fae party members cannot enter the area either.
How fascinating.
I didn't think about that part. Oh.
Wait.
Actually, technically, Thava probably couldn't enter the area either, according to what fucking Dre said last session.
Okay, so maybe this isn't the choice. Interesting thought experiment, though.
It was cool, though. Yeah.
The truth is that if we find no evidence to bring the warden, we can just choose to kill her and work with the Dryads.
Is there anything that we can preserve of like a devil's presence? Like, can we?
Not that I
imagine
know
it
of.
requires evidence to perform rituals to summon and bind devils, though.
That is true. That's a good point. If there's a bunch of summoning stuff in there, that's probably evidence. I mean, the key itself, in a way, is evidence because it's it links to a secret area where all the devils are in.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that she's got the fucking secret door on the side of her house. It's probably enough. We might just go be able to tell the warden about everything we've seen.
We could probably be like, hey, by the way, we found the devils. If we want, again, the issue is, do we want to do that? Because if we go down that route, first of all, the Dryads will probably know that we went to go speak to the warden because they were following us before the last time we went.
They knew we were
And
trying to like work with both of them to begin with.
We did tell them. However, we also need to worry about the fact that if we tell him, and therefore he knows we've been in the house, if we decide later to help the Dryads, he's gonna know we're the motherfuckers that killed him.
Truth be told,
would he let it slide though? Because he knows.
We don't know. We know that. All we know, vibe-wise, is that he wants us to kind of skirt around the law, and he seems trustworthy. He just genuinely wants to have this issue fixed and to find out what's going on. But obviously, I don't think he's cool with the whole kill the fucking people responsible. I think he wants them to just be brought to justice and all this.
Well,
at a personal level,
justice.
I would rather not sever ties with the Dryads.
Yeah, same. I mean,
Yeah, now that
we have a lot of
Niah has a
connections
friend
there.
in the Dryads.
I mean, we all have a friend with the Dryads. I'm surprised you don't, Thava.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, sorry. Was I speaking in character? Sorry, I forgot to do the voice.
Whoops, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, I think while you guys deliberate that out before the next session and figure out what we're doing, going forward, we'll call this a session for now so that people can get to the rest of their evenings. And we'll figure out what happens next time with the Dorks in Danger.
Dorks in Danger!
Thank you for listening to our adventures. We hope you've enjoyed. If you want to keep up with more Dorks in Danger content, feel free to hit that subscribe button and never miss an upload. Or follow us on Blue Sky for updates, art posts, and announcements. New episodes come out on a bi-weekly basis.